Hello, everyone. Greetings, travelers. Welcome, friends. FableForge RPG Wednesday night, Hearts of Shadow, episode 7. We left off last week at a pivotal moment, and so we're going to jump right back into that. However, if you're watching this on Twitch, thank you. Watching on YouTube, thank you. Be sure to check out all the good links and visit all these amazing players on their social medias and join our Discord. Join us on Twitter. YouTube has all the archive videos, all the good obligatory stream stuff. Ran through that right quick so we can jump right into D&D because I want to get maximum mileage out of this session. So with that being said, we are going to run straight into a recap and then start playing. Without stretching this out too much, I'm going to gloss it over because I really want to see what happens here. You all met in a public house, in a tavern, in a room, go figure, tavern, in the village of Ribalka. You'd all been drawn to Ribalka for your various reasons. You all had some type of connection in your own personal quest to find out about the Moon Shard and or the people of the region. You decided to follow the crowd and attend a ceremony held in Ribalka, where they believed it helped usher in the light and also protect them from the nefarious creatures of the Dark Wood. This event happened on the winter solstice. The ceremony went horribly wrong. The Moon Shard was seemingly taken. The High Priest was injured. The cathedral in Ribalka burned down and collapsed on top of you. And you were assaulted by seemingly more than random forces. Excuse me, sorry. Once you recovered from the underground in the Ribalka Cathedral, you came up top, found out many of the villagers were missing. The people that were still there said they had been taken. Many were wounded in the battle outside of the cathedral while you were exploring and saving Jiriendor, the High Priest, and looking for the Moon Shard. So after a little bit of rest, recovery, and resupply, you headed out on the North Road to follow the trail of these missing villagers. Along the way, you have encountered Drow zombies. You have encountered an owlbear, an assassin vine, and the Darkwood itself, especially under the influence of Naraneus' shadow, this once in an eon type eclipse, seemingly has twisted the Darkwood even worse than normal. The darkness itself is filled with malice and seems to be trying to, or successfully, afflicting your minds as you go on this journey. We are now on the beginning of the second day of the journey. An hour or two traveling along the North Road, you come to a bridge. Remember, it is pitch black outside. Those of you without dark vision can't see your hand in front of your face unless you have a light source. Lorelei was able to see, because Lorelei is a drow, was able to see basically all the way across this fast-moving river. There is a collapsed bridge on top of it. The stones on this collapsed bridge with the various pitfalls and spaces between them are slick and wet. You decided to trump across this bridge, and as you were making your way to the midpoint, Sophion and his echo were on the standing structure in the middle, as was Soraya. Brian was jumping from one pillar to the middle, and Lorelei was on the other pillar to the back. All of a sudden, everything gets clouded in magical darkness, and you hear the twang of crossbows. About the same time, you hear a scuffling sound from Brian, either falling off of the bridge or hitting and sliding or something. We're not sure. So, that is where we are going to pick up. I'm going to get some music going, and then we are going to roll for initiative.
What if they're friendly?
Well, then they will have very friendly crossbow bolts. That I assure you.
Will you remind us just at the top of this of the mechanics of blindness?
Sure. I most certainly can and will do that for you.
I'm gonna close my eyes just to simulate it.
That's, I am all about method acting.
Cool.
I really
you guys gonna have to help me roll. I'm just like...
Sure.
You just gotta pull the headband down over your
All right.
All right, let me go to a battle map. Let me make sure that it is ready on the overlay first, which, go figure, is not. So give me a couple clicks here. All right. And the battle map is mostly pitch black because you were all blinded. All right. So, combat tracker is ready. Everybody go ahead and roll for initiative.
Never.
Here goes nothing. A 9 for Soraya.
I got a 13.
That is a 20. Not nat.
Dang. Oh.
All right. That's okay. That's okay. Not bad. I'm going to match your... Well, I'm just going to ignore the Sophion's Echo's token on the combat tracker because it doesn't matter. He's going when Sophion goes. So, blinded means that you cannot see. Remember, this, closing your eyes, this is effective blindness, okay? You cannot see, you automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Additionally, attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage, period.
Okay.
Essentially, you're aiming at a sound off in the distance.
Got it. No brainer. Easy.
Yeah, super easy.
Yeah.
Alright. So you actually rolled really good initiative. Surprise round. These two things lash out at you. Crossbow bolts. Let me double check a couple things on them. Make sure I'm good here.
They should be nice to us.
It should be. I agree.
They
Maybe
should.
we can ask. All across and be like, hey, we're friends.
No, right? Chill out.
We're nice.
Alright. So, Brian, Sophion, Lorelei, skipping your initiative for surprised. These two things are going to attack. I need to roll a d4 because we have a Sophion Echo, and a Soraya right in front of them.
Catch these ants.
Directly in front of them?
No, not directly in front of them.
Somewhat
Alright,
in
so
front of them.
both of these shots are going at Sophion.
Oh, thank
Whoa,
God.
hold on. Can I convince you to shoot Soraya?
I mean, if you can change the result of the d4, sure.
So that means they can see in this darkness.
All right. So, first one is a 17 to hit Sophion.
Nah.
Second one is-
Yes, it does.
15 hits. Does a 15 hit?
No.
All right. So you're going to take 4 piercing damage from the jump, and I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
4 piercing damage? How
That is
dare
correct.
you?
I know.
Constitution. Yeah.
What is
King
it?
Kong. Oh, 22. King Kong got nothing on me.
Jesus, that's a hell of a roll. Okay.
Godzilla
right.
together.
So,
I know. Fuck that guy.
2 crossbow bolts come flying from somewhere in the pitch darkness ahead of you on the side of the bank you were headed to. One of them ricochets with a metallic clink off of Sophion's breastplate. The other one lodges in his right shoulder. Sophion, it burns a little bit in addition to the bolt, the pain from the bolt and penetrating your flesh and ripping through. The burn doesn't get you, though, as much as this noxious, disgusting smell creeping from the wound next to your face.
Fuck, I should have showered.
And I actually forgot to roll a little bit of extra damage on that. So,
Oh, hold on. No,
oh, wait,
you
no,
done.
that does not count. That does not count. Disregard.
Is that the smell they popped Sophion's shoulder pimple?
I know,
Yes,
right?
that's it. You really need to shower more, Sophion. All right.
I'm trying, Rao.
Soraya surprised. Sophion surprised. All right, back to the top of the order. Brian, I need a dexterity saving throw from you. Or was it an acrobatics check I was calling for?
I think it's acrobatics.
We'll go with that. That's fine, because I don't remember. Acrobatics check sounds good. To see if you landed prone or not.
Oof, 18.
You did not land prone. So, you're jumping through the air.
Oh.
Everything goes pitch black. You feel your feet hit the pavement, and you manage to slide forward. And all of a sudden, you hear... gas! And Sophion curse in the darkness ahead of you. Can't see
he's
anything.
Like, son of a bitch!
What are you doing?
Well, I feel like it's safe to say that Brian would assume this is magical darkness. If we can't Well, I don't know if Lorelai can see. Can I try and whisper to Lorelai? Hey, Lorelai, can you see anything?
Sure, you can ask her.
And then, as I wait for a response, I will just kind of like kneel down and crouch down, and try to find the wall of the bridge part that I'm at. Because
Okay.
is there like a little wall to where
There
the
is. It's maybe knee high, but
yeah.
it is there.
I'm just gonna crouch next to it and just hang out there because I can't see anything. I'll prepare a crossbow, but I'm not gonna even try firing it because I know that that's gonna be a long shot. I don't even know if I'm facing forwards at this moment, so. And that will be my turn.
You got it. Sophion, you're up.
Oh, yippee! So like in my mind, I'm like, all right, go forward, go up and forward. My clone that I've ripped from time and space. And with that, I'm going to just kind of jump to the left and then kind of switch places mid jump, so the momentum hopefully carries me as I switch further onto the bank on the other side.
Okay, so you're gonna send your Echo 30 feet forward, and then you're just gonna blind teleport, hopefully into a good position, basically.
Yes, like 30 feet, kind of like a little incline, because he can fly, so he'll just kind of be a little bit up. So probably like 10 feet up. Like Pythagorean theorem, this.
All right. 1 second here. All right. So you feel it go forward. You wait until you feel like it's done, and then you teleport to where it's at. Suddenly, you burst out into midair, the edge of the bridge right in front of you. You see these two little creatures with crossbow bolts out there, maybe the size of small goblins, except they have this bluish skin, turned down ears, big ugly pointed noses. They're wearing dirty rags and leather. They both have little crossbows pointed into the darkness, and they kind of squeak in surprise as you bolt forward out of the darkness at them. Then you start falling. I need you to roll 1d6 for me.
Can you do that squeak for me one more time? I don't think I heard that.
I'll do the best I can.
Clip it.
All right, so and I need a dexterity saving throw to not go prone.
Man, I don't wanna. There. Oh yeah.
All right, so you don't fall prone, but as you land, your knees kind of buckle a little bit under the weight, and it hurts. You do take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall,
Oh god.
but you are no longer blinded. As you fell, you lost sight of these things because they're a little bit above you now.
Excellent. All right.
So that was your action. I think it was also your bonus action. Is that right?
Yeah. With
Okay.
my.
It was your bonus action and your move.
It was.
Part of your move.
Yeah, my bonus. Yeah. So with the rest of my move, I'm just gonna kind of move forward and get to a place where I feel. If I can, I can't really see on the map here. It's still a little bit dark. If there's anything I could hide behind, as they're shooting.
You could probably duck down. You can't see them, so they can't see you. But
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Then I'll go.
If they
prone.
if they came towards you, then it'd probably be an issue.
Yeah, I'll go prone and just
Okay.
get down in the trenches.
All right, so you are gonna go prone. You got
A
it.
cigarette.
All right, that means it is Lorelai's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper back to Brian and say, I cannot see anything. Can you see? And I can't do anything. I don't know what direction I'm facing, so I'm just gonna take the dodge action, and that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, dodge action for you. Let me correct something, Sophion. You would have heard that as you started falling. You still wouldn't see anything. It's pitch black. You don't have dark vision. I forgot about that. However, now you guys know kind of what you're fighting against. So, all right, they are up. They definitely saw you. So they are going to get closer to get more shots off at you, Sophion. Because you are still effectively blinded.
You're muted, Mitch.
That was the wrong thing.
I'm prone to their disadvantage.
That's true, which means that would make that a normal roll because they have advantage because you're blinded. And I appreciate that. So the first one is going to be a 15.
Nope.
Second one is going to be a 23.
Yeah.
All right, so another crossbow bolt ricochets off the stone next to you. This one embeds in your shoulder, and you're going to take 10 points of piercing damage, and I need another con save.
Oh God, I'm out.
You're out?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, geez.
Oh, no.
I'm right at 0.
That's not good.
That hurts. Ah,
John's first drop.
they
None of us
can-
even know.
I
We
know
can't
they,
see you.
No.
they keep hitting me in the same shoulder. Those sons of bitches.
It's your Achilles heel.
I am still going to need a con saving throw from you as well.
All right.
Oh, if you fail this and you take damage, you're just gonna die.
It would have been as part of the same attack. I don't rule it that way, Sammy.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Now, if there was any
But next
follow-on
round.
damage, yes. Okay, so con
Come
save,
on,
you're
man.
good.
I work out. This is fine.
You feel the burn, but before the smell even hits you, you feel that strange falling sensation that you get, and then, well, I mean, you're out, so you don't even know it. Okay, Soraya, you're up. You heard a grunt as Sophion bamfed out, as you're used to him doing now, and then from a good distance in front of you, you heard a son of a
Question.
as his metal slams on the masonry.
At the very beginning, when the crossbow bolts flew past me, could I sort of, just by hearing and feeling, could I sort of determine the direction they were coming from?
You could hear between the twang and everything of the crossbow bolts, you'd know that they were coming from what was in front of you, yes.
Okay. So,
Somewhere in front of you.
I will blindly raise my hand and cast Chaos Bolt out into the darkness. at
Okay,
fifth level.
you got it.
That's disadvantage. Oh. It didn't roll disadvantage. Let me just roll another d20.
Sure.
Sorry. Plus 3. Plus 5. The lower one, same roll.
All right, so
Awful
that's it.
convenient. So a
24 is
to
a
hit.
hit. 24 definitely hits.
Great. So that was a 6 and a 5. So I will do lightning damage as I fire this bolt, and it sort of gesticulates in the air before deciding it wants to be lightning damage.
Okay, so-
Then I
I was gonna say none of you see this, but you hear it crackle, and then you hear.
So that's 15 points of lightning damage, and I will drop to the ground. I'll say, "Get down!" And I will crawl until I feel the edge of the other side of the bridge, and I will just lie there prone.
Okay, you got it.
I'm loving these little goblin
oh, and
noises.
Real quick, see if everybody dies. We're good.
Okay, good. I don't like everybody dies. I did lose your token on my map. How did that
Oh.
happen? Yes.
I moved it 2 squares to the left.
Oh, it's because you're on the same one as Sophion's Echo, which is now disappeared.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
I was very confused. All right, Brian, you heard a bunch of stuff happening. What are you doing?
I will reply to Lorelei. No, I can't say anything, but that concludes my suspicion that this is magical darkness. Funny fact about magical darkness, and then I'm just gonna kind of start like going into like a little mini rant about all of the nerdy things I know about magical darkness from all of my adventure stories.
No.
That's literally gonna be my turn because I don't want to lose a crossbow bolt, and I can't see anything, and I don't really have anything that I feel confident in casting. So that's gonna be my turn, just ranting about my nerdy experience reading about magical darkness in the middle of battle.
You got it. All right, dex saving throw for Sophion, and Lorelei, you're up.
Oh, already? Okay. I'm gonna say back to Brian, say, uh-huh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm I'm gonna. I guess I'll do a Hail Mary. Can I tell the direction that Brian is talking to me from?
Generally, yeah.
Generally?
Somewhere.
Okay, so just for like a precaution, if this magical darkness does go away, I'm
Mhm.
going to cast dancing lights like in that direction. So like just straight line from where I am in the direction of Brian's voice.
Okay, sure, you got it. I'll go ahead and put those up real quick so we don't forget.
And since I can't see to move them, they're just gonna stay, basically.
You got it.
How do magical lights interact with magical darkness?
The higher level spell takes
Gotcha.
precedence.
Gotcha.
Mine is not a high level spell.
Tis not, unfortunately. Alright. These two entities are up. Alright, well they are going to, one of them is going to shoot at Soraya, and let me make sure that they can reach you first. I'm going to screw you here because it's kind of a tense situation. They can reach you.
I
One's
am
going to shoot
prone.
at Soraya. You got it. Thank you for the reminder.
Yep.
And one is going to shoot at Brian. Soraya, does a 21 hit?
No, Joey, it doesn't.
Well, then you are not going to take 8 piercing damage from your non-hit.
Okay.
And a Constitution save, please.
Got it. We're looking great, guys. We're looking great.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
6. Yeah.
Oh, that's 6.
I need to roll a die here.
Shoot me straight, Doc.
I am. I always shoot you straight. You're going to take another 3 poison damage.
Okay. We're fine, guys. We're fine.
And you are poisoned.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so this crossbow bolt comes flying out of the darkness, scratches across your abdomen, and you get filled with the same type of noxious smell. You get this strange pulsing sensation in your stomach, and you feel as though you need to vomit, which you're really hesitant to do because you're prone, but it hurts. It hurts so much. And then that same nauseous smell begins to seep out of every pore on your body.
Ugh. Did I do this?
Brian, a 20 hits you, yes? Yeah.
That was
That's gonna be...
21 with disadvantage, y'all.
Can it not?
It's not disadvantage, it's a straight roll because they have
Oh,
advantage
right.
because
You're
barbed.
right. Apologies.
There's a 20 to hit you, Brian, for 7 piercing damage, and a con save for you as well.
Okay. Oh, wait, that was 7 piercing. Let me do that first, because I'm going to forget.
Okay.
7, and then... con. Don't fail me. Whew! That is a 20. Not nat 20.
Alright. I was actually rolling this wrong earlier with Sophion. If you fail, if you save, you actually take half damage, not no damage. So you're going to take another 3 poison damage. But you are not poisoned.
Is that half damage?
That it was 7 half to 3. So
Oh, dope.
yes. Alright.
Y'all survived these hit points.
And then you hear those strange, kind of high-pitched, guttural words float through the air. Let me see if any of you understand what they're saying. 1 second here. Remember your languages. Okay, well, go figure. You hear them scramble across the masonry quickly, and then you hear the sound of metal on metal, as though they're manipulating something metallic up ahead of you, something that seems kind of heavy. It's dragging a bit on the masonry. They say, "Be careful! Don't hurt him more! Yofud said we needed prisoners. We need more tributes." I'm not! Leave me alone!
Who understands that?
All 3 of you.
Can we recognize what language it is?
It is known as Undercommon.
Ah, fuck. That's what I thought it was.
Soraya, you are up.
Fuck!
In Undercommon.
Yeah. Okay. So I am prone, I am poisoned, I am blind, I am not having a good time here. So I will take out my one potion and take a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
Wait. 4. That is 13 points of. Oh, I'm amazing. I'm back to old Soraya. And that is an action, yes?
That is.
Okay. Bonus action. Oh god, I don't want to use the things. I won't do much good. I will not do that. No. Bonus action. I will do nothing. I will just sort of stay prone and just sort of scramble over back to the other side. Just try to keep them guessing about where I am.
You got it. All right, you got it. Y'all, coming up on the beginning of a new round, talk about it. 1 second, kid.
Gotcha. So Sophian's dead, right? Like
Sophian's dead. He's drowning right now.
Sophian is eternal. He can never die.
I just imagine like Sophian being the kid in the pool when everyone gets called out of the pool for a lunch break, and he's just the kid kind of just like floating in the water. Right? That's how I'm imagining it.
I don't know if I should wild shape. I don't think I have anything that I can.
I can see through magical darkness.
Yeah.
That's blind sight.
A bat.
That would help.
All right, Brian, you're up.
Oh, Joy, do I need to make any sort of save or anything for the poison?
Mm-mm.
Got it.
Well, I still can't see anything. It's still super dark. I guess what I'll just do is I'm just gonna sit down, crisscross applesauce, with my back against the little wall, and just wait. I'm just gonna wait to see what happens.
Okay. Another death saving throw for Sophian. Okay. Lorelai, you're up.
Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, so I have a rules question.
Okay.
Lorelai has been hearing us get attacked, right? And she heard them say stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if I were to summon something, could I potentially, like, if I summon something and told it to attack them, would I have to see them, or could I just say attack them? Because I'm looking at the spell and it doesn't say.
What spell is it?
Summon beast.
Let me double check real quick. Let me read it. Okay, so it says it manifests in an unoccupied space that you can see.
Oh, I can
within
see.
range.
I just completely skipped over.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh god. Phew, gosh. Phew. Alright, and another question. Would I remember, how far away... Well, I wouldn't know the exact distance, would I? From where I am right now to the bank on the other side?
The exact distance? Give me an intelligence check, see if you would remember.
Intelligence check? Okay.
Yeah.
See? No, definitely not. Don't know anything.
You know...
Oh, wait.
You know
that
that
was
it's...
the dancing light.
It's still a 5.
You know that it is more than 30 feet, less than 80 feet.
Less than 80, okay. Alright, never mind. I'm not I'm not gonna do what I was gonna do because I don't want it to go in the water. And I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to actually no, I'm just gonna move my dancing lights. I don't, does it say I have to? I keep reading these. Sources also combine, ongoing, terraform. Okay, it doesn't say I have to see to know where to put them, so I'm just gonna move them forward, like straight line, just forward.
Okay, how far?
Like 30 feet from me.
Okay, you got it.
Since they can move up to 60 feet.
I'm such an idiot.
And it's just gonna be like straight line. So
I have
like
the perfect spell.
so like one right here and then like one right here and then like in a line.
You got it.
Alright.
Got a runway. Anything
Yes.
else?
No, that's to dodge action. Dodge action. Dodge action again. Oh no, I can't. Wait. Yes I can. Yes I can. That was a bonus action. Alright. I'm all discombobulated because I'm not used to being blind.
I'm so
Alright.
dumb. I have the perfect spell for this exact situation. God damn.
We're up to the creepers' turns.
Creepers, they are certainly freaking creepers.
Creepers. They are creepers. They creep. All right, one's going to take a shot at Brian. The other one is going to do something different.
But they said don't hurt them anymore.
That is a 21 to hit Brian.
Okay, I know I'm dyslexic, but
You're going to take 3 piercing damage, and I need a con save, please.
okay. And a con save. Don't fail me now. Yay! 19.
Crossbow flies out through the darkness, slashes across you. God, I can't roll for shit. Slashes across your calf, and you're going to take another 2 points of poison damage.
Alrighty. I'm pretty low.
I need to make an athletics check. All right.
Their little pitter patter feet.
You hear grunting. You hear the sound of continued metal, and they're kind of. You can tell they're getting angry with each other, but their language has devolved to the point where it's more mutterings and ramblings and half words, and they're getting really frustrated with each other. Soraya, you are up.
Okay,
It's your
and I
turn.
will stand up with half of my movement.
Okay.
And then I will just try to hone in as best I can on the sounds that I'm hearing. And I will reach into my bag and pull out some of the ashes and create a sphere of shadow energy and fire it into the darkness.
Okay.
Cast Shadow Mode. It did not cast. Why did you not cast?
There isn't really. Remember it's because it's not it's not a normal D&D spell. It's a homebrew one.
Oh,
It doesn't
so
code
let me
everything
just
correctly.
make an attack roll.
Okay. With disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
It only rolled once, but I definitely hit disadvantage. Let me just do it again.
You can just hold control and stuff. The modules change a little
Yeah.
bit.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Okay. So, assuming that attack misses, I will use 2
Which it will
sorcery
with a natural
points.
one.
Yeah. 2 sorcery points to Metamagic Seeking spell.
Okay.
And re-roll a d20, and I must use the new roll.
Okay.
I think for future reference, the KL after the D20 means that is the lowest from your disadvantage.
Good to know. Good to
Well,
know.
I agree with you, except if you expand it, it's only showing 1 die rolled. Normally it shows 2, and then it just uses the last one. So it's definitely not rolling advantage.
Gotcha.
So make sure y'all just do alt and control and stuff because the modules changed a little bit.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Well, a 22, does that hit?
22 does hit, yes.
Okay, so I will make it Distracting Shadows, meaning that for 1 round the target makes attacks with disadvantage, and it can't concentrate. So if it's currently concentrating, it breaks concentration.
Alright, roll d20 for me.
Oh, fucking... Oh, please work. 6.
All right. So you hear Soraya mutter some arcane words, and you hear this hurling of arcane energy somewhere up ahead, and then mere moments later, the magical darkness surrounding Brian and Lorelei is lifted.
Oh, that's great. Just in time for me to kill you all, because I just got a surge.
Ooh!
Let's see what your surge does.
Let's see what we
Right.
got. 18! I grow a long beard made of feathers.
What color are these feathers, and what is the shape of your beard?
I would say that they are raven feathers, so dark, black, almost like blue when the light hits it, feathers, and it is like a long Dumbledore beard.
Okay, you got it. Remember that for when the magical darkness disappears, everybody.
Yep.
All right.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
Is Sophion still with us? I know he's not in his chair.
He said he's taking a bio break.
Okay. Cool. Well, we will resolve that when he gets back, because he rolled a death saving throw, and he rolled a natural 20. So what you hear is Sophion yell out some type of obscenity in a foreign tongue you've never heard of before, and then you hear another and then all of a sudden you hear psh, as Sophion seemingly falls in the water. Lorelei, you are up.
Okay. So there's still like a thing of magical darkness in front of us that we can't see through, right?
That is correct.
Well, I'm still useless. Dang it!
This giant undulating sphere of black magic is just shifting and twirling around the front 3/4 of that centerpiece. I know you can't see around it. Your dancing lights are somewhere in the middle, but they disappear through it. They can't pierce it.
I have a
Okay.
question.
Yes.
When did they go after Sophion? The two thingies? The monsters? Did I get a turn? Did I just forget?
It was Soraya. No, you did not forget. I accidentally skipped you because I was so focused on Sophion being out of his chair and distracting me. So you go ahead and go.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
I was like, oh wait, the magic circle's gone. Did I not not realize that?
Yeah, no, I all screwed up. I screwed up completely.
I'm kind of like blinking, like get my vision back. Well, that was quite strange, and then realized that there's still magical darkness in front of me. And I will still hearing all of the things going on. I will go ahead. I still don't have anything because I can't see like in front of me. I don't know where Sophion is. I will go ahead and reach out my hand to Lorelei and offer my hand to her to help her with it. All right, come on.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, so this is when you hear the yelling and the splash. Lorelei, you're up.
Okay. So, if Brian is going to help me across, I will try to jump across. So, I can't remember. Can I make it with my strength?
Everyone's
be-
strength is more than mine, so it should.
Okay. So I would jump and then roll, right?
Yep, acrobatics
Okay.
check.
Well, acrobatics. Oh god, I'm not good at those.
Joey, people in chat are saying the audio is a bit weird, just so you know.
Is it? I'm not sure what weird means though.
Modulated?
Ooh, that's
The
not
word
good.
they're using.
Okay.
That is a 10 for me.
Okay. I appreciate the heads up.
Just the players, they
And-
say, not you.
Okay, well, what we'll probably do is... So weird. Oh, wait, you know what? That's because Mitch's NDI audio source is still on. They should be fine now, everybody. Thank you for telling me. They should have fixed it.
Great.
If not, let us know again. I appreciate that, everybody. Okay. So, what was your acrobatics check?
10.
All right, so... Well, it would have been with advantage, because Brian had...
Oh,
Their
with
hand
advantage.
out.
Okay, let me roll again.
Yes.
That's better. That's 15.
Okay, so you make it just fine. Brian catches you as you start to slip backwards. You are now on the center platform.
Okay, and jumping across, that would be my action, right?
No, it's just movement.
Oh, just movement?
Mhm.
Okay, then I'm going to use my action to... Brian looks injured to me. So I assume I also heard Brian, like, yelling or
Forgot I
making some sort of bad noises. So I'm going to cast a first level Cure Wounds. So let me do that for you real quick. First level.
I completely
see how
forgot
much
I
you
was
get.
in.
Alright, so you get 11 HP back.
Dude.
Say, thank you so much for pulling me across. I really appreciate it. Are you okay?
Wow.
It's gonna be my turn.
All right. Let's see. So this one, no longer concentrating, has disadvantage. Well, I mean, it's going to shoot back at you, Sarai, because you're throwing arcane shit at it.
Yeah.
But
And I
it's
didn't even
only-
go prone.
But it's only an 8. Well, when the disadvantage doesn't stack, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, right.
And this one is going to move. Y'all can't see, but it seems to be... Well, I'm not going to tell you because that's cheating. All right, Sarai, you're up.
Cool. Well, I hear movement around me, but I still can't fucking see, and I know that this bridge does not last forever. So I will, seeing as I felt like my spell worked, but I'm still in darkness, I will try to fire the spell again at potentially a different target.
Okay, go for it. You're just going to aim straight ahead again?
I will aim for the sounds that I hear, but
Okay.
maybe in my head, like a couple degrees to the side.
Okay, yeah, sure. It's just an attack roll. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Didn't it work again? It's only rolling 1. I don't know why.
It's broken. We'll look at it after
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
That's...
that
would
was
be
the first one.
disadvantage.
19's the lower.
All right. 19 hits.
Great, and I will once again use distracting shadows to make attack disadvantage for a round, and it can't concentrate for a round.
Okay. That works.
And
All right.
And we're good.
Brian, you're up. Your beard holds. Dry.
And the darkness doesn't fade?
No, it does not.
Fuck!
Wait, how long does your beard supposed to last?
Sarai doesn't know.
Oh no. Sarai's gonna have a beard for the rest of her life.
I don't want to miss it.
That's a good point. Roll 1d10 for me, Soraya.
Sure. To see if I've had this one before.
1 year
Oh
to
no,
10
I was gonna say how
years.
long it lasts.
Oh, there is a specific way to get rid of it,
Oh, is there?
as specified. Yeah.
Oh, but
Okay.
it's
I don't want to
permanent
say it because I
otherwise?
don't think Sarai would know it.
Okay,
But it's
you got
permanent
it.
otherwise.
I'll look at it.
It's not permanent. It just lasts until the next time I do something specific.
Okay,
Got it. I got it. Okay.
beautiful.
Well, we're not super blind anymore. That we can't see really in front of us. I will. How far away is this? Oh, I can't tell. That's about 30 feet over to the other side of the map, right? Other side of the river. 35.
I would say that you remember Lorelai. Oh, unless you're asking Lorelai, she could tell you how far she thinks it is because we just found out.
Oh, sure. I'll ask Lorelai how far away it is. If I can cast at 60 feet, but I'm not confident that it would make it all the way to where they are because we don't know where they are. So I'm like kind of useless at the moment. I guess I will call out for Sarai and make sure Sarai is okay. And then prepare my crossbow, I guess. Oh, everyone cry. Oh, Sylveon!
Sorry, buddy.
We didn't want it to go.
Can we get some
this
F's
way.
in chat for Sophion
We didn't expect this.
now that he's back?
What?
Rest in
Sophion
peace.
ain't dead?
You weren't
Sophion's
here.
chilling out.
All right, so Sophion, just to catch you up, you rolled a nat 20 on a death saving throw.
Oh, cool.
I told the players, the characters, that they heard you shout out of nowhere, these creatures shout out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden they heard a splash. What happened was, this creature was trying to drag you up the masonry, you jerked out, the creature slipped, you fell off the side into the water, and you were instantly swept 40 feet downstream. We're about to come up on your turn, but you are now 40 feet downstream. You kind of slam up against these rocks with a significant amount of force as the water shoves you into it. The water is freezing. You can't feel your lower limbs anymore, and you hear the pattering of feet over the gurgle of the water around you. You hear the pattering of feet about 10-15 feet up above you on the cliff somewhere, as one of these things seems to follow you. You still hear one of them shooting from its crossbow from the bridge that you just got swept away from.
Ooh.
All right, Brian, you're up. And you're at 1 hit point, Sophion.
Excellent.
That was my turn. Was to
Okay.
ready the crossbow and prepare for the darkness to be lifted eventually.
You got it. All right, Sophion, you're up.
All right, motherfuckers. So, All right, I'm gonna bonus action, have a shadow pop out onto the side of the area where they are at. I am going to second my fucking wind. Let's do this. It is roll 1d10 plus 3.
All right, it doesn't say anything about your echo popping up somewhere that you can see, does it?
Yeah, I have to be able to see it. Is it pitch black?
It is pitch black. It is always pitch black,
Okay. Oh, fuck.
unless you
Yeah.
have a light source.
No, I mean, the torch would have been out by now. So
You
yeah.
can see my dancing light, right?
Yeah, he could see your
But
dancing
that's
lights in the
far
distance.
away, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, first,
They would
I'm gonna
be
heal.
about 40-50 feet away.
Yeah.
all right, so up to 7 hit points. And I'm just going to try to swim onto the side that we first came from, away from the enemies.
Okay, you're gonna try and swim across?
Actually, no, I'm not a bitch. So I'm going to go swim towards the enemies.
Okay, well, you're basically up against this cliff face, and it's relatively sloped. You could climb up with very little difficulty up towards the sound of the feet above you.
Oh, let's fucking do it. All right. How close to him can I get? I'm like,
You'd have to, basing it off sound, let's see, it would be 20 feet to get up the cliff, and then you'd probably be coming up pretty close to him. Hard to tell, they're really light. His footsteps are really soft, and they're quick. If you went straight up. And this is just a cliff that you're feeling. You can't see any of it.
yeah.
So I don't know why I said you saw one on the bridge. This
It's-
darkness thing's screwing me up, y'all.
I know, right? Get
You know,
some
Joey, you have the ability to
sunlight.
just turn on some lights.
You know...
Where's that sun god? Like, damn.
We all need to take a trip to the nice sunny beach after this.
All right, let's do it up. So, pulling out I'm gonna pull out the oil flask that I normally light the torch with, the
Okay.
top of the torch, and I'm just gonna kind of like, I'm gonna pour it out and just try to like light that shit on fire. That is all I am going to do.
Up at the top of the cliff?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to climb up. You hear this thing moving around somewhere near to you. Quickly, you unscrew it, pour it on the ground, and then take a flint or try to slam your dagger onto a rock, something to get a spark.
I got a lighter from the local like gas station.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's like one of those.
a
It's
really
like
badass flint and steel.
yeah, it's like Homer Simpson. Like his mouth is on fire and stuff.
All right, I'll say you do that. That's fine.
Cool.
It can be a small fire, but it will burn.
Excellent. Do I see this motherfucker?
Give me one here. You do. I don't know if you were here or not for the character description.
No.
You see it. Alright, so it looks like a small, almost like a goblinoid thing, except its nose is extremely long and hooked. Its ears are pointed but kind of flapped down. It has dark bluish skin, wearing leathers and strange animal skins covering its body. It has a wicked looking dagger on its side belt, and it has a crossbow. And as it's running up to you, you see it swapping from its crossbow to its dagger with a murderous look in its eyes. As you pour the light out, it gives light. This thing is charging right at you. It's 5 feet away.
All right, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Second wind is a bonus action.
Using that flask probably would have been an action.
Yeah. He's within 5 feet or past 5 feet?
He's within 5 feet.
All right, I am going to action surge and try to put this guy down.
Go for it.
Also, I have the John Wick theme playing in the background, so that's
All right. So, what'd you roll to hit?
19 to hit for 6 damage.
All right.
I slam down. I'm just gonna like his nose is mine. I'm like, where's your nose? Whoosh.
I need a Constitution saving throw that he rolled a natural 1 on.
Ew.
So, out of nowhere, you see this thing charging through the darkness as the light flares up. Quick reaction, you slash out with your dagger, it cuts it across the chest, it recoils, and it starts to come right back at you. As it does that, however, Soraya, the magical darkness disappears, and all of you see this light across the bank with Sophion staring down one of these little goblinoid-type creatures. You see Soraya looking in pretty decent shape on the bridge, obviously sick to her stomach. And...
with an enormous beard of raven feathers.
Let me fix your token vision real quick. Let's see who sees what here. Alright.
This changes everything.
Alright. So there is one of these things on the bridge shooting crossbow bolts at the bridge itself. The other one is doing battle with Sophion. And Sophion, it's the end of your turn, right?
Yep, that is it. That's all I can do.
You got it. That means Lorelei, you are up.
Okay, now that I can see, I'm going to use my bonus action to move these lights forward so other people can see. So move them up. And they have to be within 20 feet of each other.
Okay, move them all at once. They flare through the darkness over the bridge. You see them illuminating the pillars and the broken masonry all around. And this thing sees these lights coming, and you see it start to kind of like dodge out of the way, like it's trying to avoid them.
I'll actually leave this one here. So we have light. All right, so now they're spread out like that. So that's my bonus action. And then for my action, let's see. Oh, I'm too far away for that. I'm so far away. Okay, I'm gonna do a... Heck. All right, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna take the dodge action again and then move forward a little.
You got
Over
it.
here. All right, that's my turn. I'm gonna say, Soraya, I can see. Soraya, your beard?
My what? What?
I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. You see a flurry of activity over there by this burning oil on the ground that Sophion has very intelligently dumped out. It flares every now and then. Every time it flares, you see this creature, as he's going to attack at Sophion, it kind of recoils a bit and squints its eyes, waiting for the light to die down before it attacks. You are technically borderline in bright light, so this thing has disadvantage on the attack against you, Sophion. It's a 12 to hit. So that's a miss. Now, dancing lights is considered dim lights, so this one does not have disadvantage. Sees Lorelei moving up, and it is going to shoot at Lorelei.
Aww.
And that's only a 7 to hit.
That misses.
Alright, Soraya, you're up. Think about it for a second. Sorry. Wait, 1 second.
Cutest kid ever.
Well, none of us are dead.
Fuck yeah, I
There's
knew
still
it.
time.
I'm fine.
Fan art. We need to update my fan art to have the feather beard.
Oh my god, yes.
Featherbeard.
Oh my god, I need to get my LARP dagger. Hold on. That's
I'm gonna see. I'll see if I can convince Carmen at Porzio Art to allow me to horribly Photoshop a feather beard onto Soraya's character portrait.
Please. Okay, so first of all, Soraya will spend the first part of her turn admiring her new beard, and just being very confused by it. She's new, but I suppose better than the alternative. And then she will see an enemy for the first time and pull out her crossbow and fire the crossbow. And of course, as I say that, my screen goes dark. Hello, come back to me, please. Here we go. Crossbow. 10 to hit?
10 hits.
Wow! 2 points of piercing damage. Pew!
Hey, it's better than it was.
Yeah.
Alright, crossbow bolt penetrates on its leg. You see it start to back up, like it's not sure if it's going to go along the cliff or keep engaging with y'all. It seems to be having a crisis of decision right here. What else? Anything?
I'm just gonna get back prone. That seemed to work okay for me.
Alright, you got it. Brian, you can see... No, you cannot see except for where the dancing lights are, and then that light over there by illuminating the creature with Sophion, because you do not have dark vision, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
Crisis of decision making. That sounds like me. Just in general existence. I will, now that I can see, I can see now. Well, I'm gonna assume since that was magical darkness that it can see through magical darkness, so I'm not gonna try to cast blindness and deafness on it. I will go ahead and
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Bum 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 bum. 13?
Okay, having a little bit of basic knowledge, you would know that blindness and deafness does not work the same way. Blindness deprives something of their senses. It doesn't create magical darkness. So that is a potential option if you choose to do that.
That's true. That's true. It doesn't do the distance thing when I move my character anymore.
Yeah, hold control to do that.
Oh, cool.
Yes,
Well,
about 35, 40 feet away from you. This creature on the bridge.
Yeah. I will go ahead and move in front of Soraya.
Okay.
Are you shielding
It
me?
is just out of my range for blindness and deafness. Okay, well, I can shoot it with other things.
If
Like
you wanted to, you could also make that pillar jump, or try to. That's just movement, not an action.
that's true. I will 5, 10, 15. Okay, I'll try to take the rest of my movement to do the pillow jump.
Okay, we'll say that you get a running start because you could, and you would know to do that, and it'd be a 10-foot jump, which you can make because your strength is above 10.
Cool.
Right, but you need an acrobatics check to make sure you don't fall prone and or fall off the pillar when you land.
Yes. Oh, Lord, please.
13?
13?
13 is exactly what you need.
Oh.
So you look left, you look right, you see this runway of dancing lights. Full bore sprint 10 feet, leap through the air, arms and legs back, and then land, and then kind of hold yourself from going off the edge as your feet slip a bit, come back. Okay. What are you gonna do?
Cool. Now this motherfucker's in my range. I'm gonna cast blindness and deafness on it. And try and make it blind.
Go
Hello?
for it.
How do you feel?
It needs a con save.
Alright. It rolled a 13 con save.
Damn it! It just made it!
Sorry.
Ah. Okay, well...
How do you feel?
Not good. I will go ahead and let's see. How far away? Sophion is within
About 30
60
feet.
feet
Yeah.
of me. And he doesn't look too good, right? As far as I can see.
Nah, he looks like he's kind of stumbling a bit. He's holding his own against this creature, but he's not 100% at all.
Yeah,
Not
he's
even
like
close.
wet, hair drenched, blood all over his face and armor.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Healing Word on Sophion at level 1.
Okay.
You get 4 heal. 4 heal.
Aww.
For you.
Hey.
Nice.
And then that will be my Twain.
You got it. Sophion, what are you doing?
This person's still in front of me, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Gonna move up to him. Let's do this, motherfucker. I'm going right for the face. He needs a good face smack. 20 to hit for 9 damage.
Beautiful. That's definitely a hit.
Woo! Yeah, I just kind of slashed down on his face. My hands up like.
Dagger comes across the cheekbone, ends up penetrating through its nose. See, it kind of splits open, this hook part hanging off to the left. And
Eat him up, buddy.
you can see now he's really starting to question his choices here.
Yeah, I'm like, look behind you as I bonus action get alternate Sophion popping up right behind him.
You got it.
And I'm going, no, that's it, that's it.
All right. Lorelai, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to check on Soraya. Does Soraya look injured at all to me?
I'm good.
You're good. All right, that is good.
I mean, I'm 13 hit points good, but that's as high as I can get.
She seems kind of weak, kind of out of sorts a little bit, maybe mentally, but she doesn't appear physically injured.
Okay. She looks otherwise fine, just tired to me. I'm just gonna chill. Everything is out of my range, I think. Hold on, let me just double check that. And
40, 50.
all right. Yeah, everything is basically out of my range. Well, I can see Sophion from here, correct? Yeah.
Correct.
And he still looks injured. So I'm going to also do a little bonus action healing word.
Okay.
So you get 6 damage. 6 healing.
Don't
6
damage.
damage. That was a very aggressively applied healing word.
6 positive damage instead of negative damage.
6 positive damage. And then I'm gonna take the dodge action. Well, hold on. Okay. Can I take the dodge action if I used healing word as a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to be sure I was doing that right. So I'll take the dodge action and just stay where I am.
Sure,
And
no
that's
problem.
gonna be my turn.
Yeah, the funky spell bonus action thing, that's only affects other spells.
Okay.
All right, so at this, you see that one fighting Sophion, and suddenly on the other side has this shadow form of Sophion starts to wig out, looks back to its compatriot. They look at each other. They look skittish, and then they both start to bolt up the road. You get an opportunity attack, Sophion.
Oh yeah.
This other one is going to... See how far away that is. Alright. The other one disappears up the road into darkness. He is...
It's just a 9 to hit.
9 does not hit.
Yeah. I'm ashamed.
Alright.
Blood fucking get in my eye.
Alright. So these tokens are at the edge of the map. However, just so you have geospatial awareness here, they are 20 to 30 feet up the road from the edge of this map for y'all's little calculations, if y'all are going to do anything relating to them. Okay?
Got it.
You hear them squeaking in their squeak guttural voice that the three of you understand. Unfortunately, Sophion, you do not understand them.
Yeah, I don't... What? I speak short people.
You hear them muttering, their voices getting quieter as they run off into the distance. Hurry! Relutigate! Yofled! Tell them they're coming. Soraya, you're up.
You tell them hell's coming with me.
Fuck. That changes things. I want to let them go, but they're gonna tell their people that we're here. Soraya will put away her crossbow and say, let them go. They learned their lesson. That's my turn.
Okay. You hear Soraya call this out, just to potentially skip initiative here. Is anybody going to go after them or do anything else that requires initiative here? Sophion is?
Yeah, I'm fucking like I need one to question.
Okay. You got it. Brian, are you doing anything?
Okay, well, I know that I'm gonna be jumping over to
Okay.
the other side. But assuming I would not assume that Sophion would be running after them because Sophion does not do that. So no, I will probably not run after them. I'll probably just try and jump to the other side.
All right, so I'll need a dex acrobatics check from you for the
Okay.
jump, and an athletics check because you're coming from a standstill, and that is 10 feet.
Ooh, that is not a good acrobatics.
Sploosh.
I need
Yeah,
a.
you can ignore the acrobatics check.
Oh.
Yeah, you launch into the air, not quite enough to make it to the masonry. Your hands slap onto it hard as the bottom half of your body slams into the fridge's water, and you immediately get swept downstream 40 feet. Just like from the same point Sophion did, slamming into this.
Wait, I thought the acrobatics was just to land. I don't have to.
Oh, that wasn't your athletics. I thought that was your acrobatics. Okay,
Oh,
so
acrobatics.
well, no, you failed by more than 5, so the same thing happens.
Oh. I don't even get to
Unfortunately.
try athletics.
No,
What?
because the athletics is to make it there.
Oh.
If you fail, if you get below a 13, you go prone. If you fail by 5 or more, you end up falling in the water, slipping down and falling into
Got
the
it.
water, whether it's the pillar or anywhere else. The only place that doesn't apply is to the middle bridge because it's kind of flat. In fact,
What happened to the rope?
it probably
It's
should
attached to me and
Okay.
nothing else because Sophion blooped out of the rope.
It's just a tail at this point.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So you can't see anything, Brian. You're smacked up against this rock with the frigid water rushing around you. Sophion, you would have heard this. Brian is now at the bottom of the cliff beneath your feet. You can't see them, however.
I have a
And-
question.
Go ahead.
Would the rope have caught onto something while I jumped?
Roll a d20. Let's see.
Let's let fate decide.
Let's see. A very small chance.
15.
Unfortunately, no. It keeps on going down the river behind you. This thing disappeared from your sight, Sophion. As soon as it left light's range, you hear them running off. You see Brian jump, hear the splash, and then they disappear from sight somewhere beneath the cliff, and then you hear a thud against the rocks beneath you. What are you doing?
Wait, I didn't take damage from that, did I?
You did not.
Cool.
Does it look like Soraya and Lorelai got whoever just came swooping down? El Brian.
I'm
You
focused on
you
my
see
beard.
Soraya and Lorelei on the bridge, if that's what you're asking. And yeah,
Yeah.
you know it's Brian that ended up in the water.
Fuck. I'll assume they're gonna take care of it.
Okay.
Sending my shadow forward 30 feet, switching places with it. Grabbing a pitch of fire in my left hand.
Now remember we talked about this. You can send your echo further than 30 feet, but then it disappears if you swap places with it after. So are you sending it 30 feet from you? Or how far away from you? Sending it 30 feet from you? So you're going to be 30 feet away from it? Okay.
Yeah, so 30 feet switch, and then I have, 10 feet to move after that.
You got it.
Trying to get as close to these people as possible as I...
All right. These things are off the map. You're still 20 to 30 feet behind them, and it is pitch black all around you, except for this little bit of handful of light, shedding foot light, maybe 5 to 10 feet top. So you still can't see them.
Do I hear them?
Yeah, you hear them. They're running away. They're squealing, cursing at each other in whatever tongue you can't understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna start like...
Charging through the darkness?
Yeah, I'm gonna hunt that that person who tried to kill me. He and I got a date.
Okay. You got it. Brian, you're up. I'm sorry, Lorelei, you're up. I got out of initiative order there.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I got out of initiative order there. Lorelei, you're up. I'm sorry.
Okay, so to make this jump, what is it that I need to make the jump? It is
So what's your strength?
I'm debating if I'm going to wild shape into something to jump across.
Okay, so for that first jump, you move 10 feet forward, which you can do. You can make the jump fine as long as your strength is over 10.
Over 10, okay.
Yes.
And
You just
then
need
the
to- you need
acrobatics check is to see
Make
whether
sure
I
you don't fall prone
sink
or
or
fall in
swim.
the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's dexterity. I don't know if I want to try it, but I guess I'll try it. I will use my wild shape and I will turn into my wolf again.
Okay.
And let me pull up that box. All right, so I'm going to make the jump. Hold on, let me switch off my distance thing. So I'm going to make the jump.
What is
and
the
then
wolf's
roll.
strength score?
Strength is 12.
Okay.
And then dex. So for the wolf, I'm just going to roll a d20 and then add the bonus.
Sure.
Oh, that is a 7.
Okay. So you leap through the air, you land, but then your wolf feet kind of, and then you fall in the water.
Okay.
You
That's
you can roll a d20 because you're going to hit this rock. I'm going to see if you're going to bounce off or keep going.
Okay.
Water buddies.
Nat
Ooh.
20.
Okay, you get stuck on this rock for the time for the time being. Let's see, that's 10, 20. You do have a little bit more movement left in your wolf form, I think, right?
Yes, I have 40 feet of movement as a wolf.
Okay, so you could continue swimming cross current, and you would just probably end up somewhere down by Brian.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right.
So,
Water buddies.
Lorelei as a wolf is very tempted to lick Brian's face. But I'll end my turn there since I have nothing left to do.
Oh my.
Does Joey talk?
Joey, you're muted!
Sometimes this button does not want to work. Okay, wolf slams into Brian. You're both there. Dark creepers are going to continue running away. Soraya, you're up. So they are now, since you're chasing them, Sophion, the closest one is now 80 feet away from you. You hear them. They move faster than you, so unless you have some other way of getting ahead, they're going to beat you in a foot race.
Oh,
Wait.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh, I was gonna say wait.
Soraya.
Okay, so I'm looking at this pillar in front of me, and I know that it is out of my comfort zone. Is there any chance that I make it? Or do I know that I will not make it?
Well, if you have a good enough athletics check, I will let you roll up to half again your normal jump distance.
Okay. It is worth a try. I will back up like a runner waiting for the gun, and then I will and just leap and hope.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens. But is this a disadvantage because I'm poisoned?
It is. All ability checks.
Okay, so let me just roll again. So
You
a
did it!
16. A 16 is the lower.
Okay. Well,
Oh god.
you need a 15 to do it, so the jump is successful. Now I need an acrobatics check to stay on the pillar.
Also a disadvantage.
Correct.
Roll another nat 20. Do it.
Oh no!
You fall prone, but you do not go in the water because you didn't
Oh,
fail by more than
God.
5.
Holy shit. That's my turn.
All right.
Well, I guess that's just my movement, right?
That is
I mean,
just
there's
your
nothing else I
movement.
want to do.
There's not?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. So at this point, again, it's Brian's turn, but I'm asking Sophion, are you going to continue to pursue knowing they're outpacing you? If there's something else you can do, I'll go in turn order. If not, then we'll just stop it here.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep Echo Knighting ahead, so hopefully I can gain some distance with him.
All right, they're going to move 60 feet a turn. So what's the maximum range you have? Because it takes half your move. So 30 feet and then 10, catch up.
Well,
And
if
then
I'm
you get another
using
15?
dash, I'm going. I can. So normally with dash, I'll be able to use 50. So I can use my action to dash, going 50. Throw my bonus action, summon Shadow. Next turn, go another 50, and then another 30 feet.
Okay, so you will be able to theoretically catch up with them in 3 rounds at the current pace of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like.
So, Brian, you're up.
Now that I have a dog in my arms, I will. Is there a way up onto land from the?
You
rock
can feel
face?
around. You can feel the cliff. Both of you can get up with relative ease. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and push the dog that ran into me up onto the cliff, and kind of since I'm stuck against this rock, I'm gonna help try to push the dog up onto the cliff.
Okay, it's easy enough. Both of y'all are back to back, and Sophion's running off in the dark. So y'all can both get up there. Trying to avoid initiative here because it's unnecessarily cumbersome. So as you're climbing up, Lorelei, you see Sophion running off in the dark with this little ball of flame in his hand, a burning patch of grass or something, chasing after these 2 creatures right at the edge of your vision as you're climbing up, Lorelei. Brian, you just see this little ball of fire doing this in the middle of the darkness, just flinging back and forth, and all of a sudden it disappears and reappears further away. Obviously, Sophion is chasing after these things. What are the rest of y'all doing?
I just
I'm
want to
going-
climb up.
Yeah, I'm going to work up my courage to make this next jump.
I
I know
can't.
Okay.
it's going to be hard.
So are the dancing
Brian
lights
still
up?
has the rope.
Yeah, is the dancing light still up?
Yes. Or well, no, it dropped whenever I wild shaped.
I thought with wild shape, or is it just combat wild shape that you can keep spells going?
Oh no, that was combat wild shape. So yeah, I can keep it going. Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Can I possibly walk towards the dancing lights and move like here?
Yeah, that's fine. Sure.
I want to try. Can I move one more square up? Actually, no, that's fine. I'm gonna try to throw the rope to Soraya because the rest of it's tied to me.
I will
Alright.
try to catch it.
All right, give me an attack roll, add your dex modifier.
Okay. This just a regular unarmed.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, they use your strength modifier. Either way is fine.
Okay, I will go ahead and do just a normal unarmed. That's a 14.
Okay. Yeah, it goes out, slams into Soraya's chest.
Okay, thank you.
Are you gonna
Okay,
jump, Soraya?
I'm going to
I would tie it
jump.
around you just in case.
Right, yes. I tie it around me. Okay, as I jump, you pull, okay?
Yes, I will run backwards and I like kind of prepare to run the other way.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing can go wrong here. and I will jump.
All right, Brian's gonna pull you at the same time, so make this athletics check with advantage.
Okay. Athletics with advantage. 8.
Well, that's okay. It would have been a single roll anyway because of your poison condition. I forgot about
Oh
that.
shit! Right.
It's okay. It's okay. So you fall in the water,
8 and 9.
but as you fall in the water, Brian catches you and you just kind of pull yourself back up. The water is freezing, hand numbing, and you start to shiver as you pull the
Thank God for
rope,
this armor.
getting yourself back. Yeah, you don't take any damage. Getting yourself back to the masonry, the wet masonry, and you kind of collapse on there for a second before standing up. While this was happening, Lorelei, what are you doing? We know Sophiana's catching up with them.
I'm
trying to.
going to change out of my wolf form because I was just using it to try to easily get across the river. And I'm gonna go over to my friends and say, guys, are we following? Sophiana is running away. He's got a death wish. I think we should follow him. But I'm almost out of things that I can do today. And
We
I guess
can't
I'll.
catch up to them.
Yeah,
Not
I'll.
just the pace they're going.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I can't.
Sure,
I
we can-
can't. We can't catch up to them at all, right? Because they're like.
We can.
Okay. I guess we should just start moving. I don't think we can. We obviously can't catch up, but we should at least follow. I
Yeah.
suppose.
Just give me a second to catch my breath.
Okay.
I'm not feeling so good.
Okay.
Would I be able to tell that, like, so now that we're not like in like combat right now for us three anyways, would I be able to tell that something is wrong with Soraya? Would I have to roll like a medicine check?
Well, I've got a beard, Lorelei.
That's
Yeah,
normal
here, but
puberty.
I'm talking about the poison that
It's puberty.
I don't know.
I would say between the smell and Soraya's general demeanor, you can tell something's wrong. As far as trying to figure out what it is, yeah, that would require a check of some sort.
A check. Okay, I would like to try and roll the
Can
check.
I help?
You can both try and figure it out, sure.
Okay.
I
Sure,
have
medicine.
not gotten up.
Rolls.
I'm on my back, just sort of liking solid ground.
Should we both do individual rolls?
It doesn't matter to me. Whichever one you would like.
'Cause I don't believe for medicine. No, I don't have any like advantages in it or any
Okay.
proficiency.
I
So
guess
if you
I'll just roll with advantage then.
Yeah. go ahead and roll with advantage.
Oh wait, hold on. What is control for advantage?
Alt.
Alt for advantage. Okay.
It hasn't been wanting to work tonight. It did work for Soraya's athletics check for some reason. I don't know.
All
It's
right.
being finicky.
Try it and see. Oh, it
I
worked.
think
It rolled.
ability scores and attack rolls are being different for some reason.
That's weird.
19 for medicine.
Okay. Well, based on the wounds on Soraya and how the skin around them has kind of grayed and peeled back, and the fact that there's a noticeable amount of green pus with purple streaks,
Ew.
and it has a little spider web pattern coming off from around the wounds on her skin, it's pretty clear she's been poisoned by some type of physical substance. It's noxious, probably based in some type of decomposing material from the smell that's coursing now through her veins. But it seems as though the worst of the physical effects are over, aside from the fact that she's a little more clumsy than usual. She's just a little bit weakened.
Okay. I'll look at her and say, it looks like you're poisoned. I can help you if you want me to, or I could save my spells, but if you need me to help you, I can.
I don't know how else I will be cured.
Okay.
This has never happened to me before. I've never had this effect before.
Can I like casually like try and tug very lightly at Soraya's beard? This is quite a look.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this beard. That's...
Yes, we will.
Okay. I will just touch. I say, I'm gonna touch you, okay? And I'm gonna touch her lightly on just like the elbow or something, or her shoulder, and cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay. So you feel this pulse of cold and then really warm energy course throughout your body from your elbow down to your toes and to your head Almost feels as if somebody's dunking you into a cool and then warm bath. As this poison starts to seep out of your body, it drains out of the wound and then it slowly stitches itself up. The festering skin around it returns to a normal reddish color.
I look down. Do I still have my beard?
I honestly, I cannot keep up with all the things on Wild Magic table, and I know you looked at it, so you tell me.
This
Yeah.
only
Okay.
cures one thing, so
That's
your
true.
beard would
Yeah.
still be
I
there.
definitely still have my beard.
Okay,
And I
let's
look at
pause
it.
there. Let's pause there. Let's go to Sophion. So Sophion, after about 30 to 40 seconds, I did a little bit of quick math in my head. It would have been longer than 3 rounds. 30 to 40 seconds, running through the dark, bamfing forward. You hear them closer and closer you get, and finally you're right behind one, and you can see its back running away from you with this little bit of flame in your hand providing light. The other one is still a good 10, maybe 15 feet ahead of you somewhere in the darkness. And this would be at the end of your movement where you're doing this. So all you can do is attack, reaction, bonus action, etc.
Cool. I'll go for a grapple check.
Okay.
What is that? That's my athletics, right?
That's your athletics.
We. Ah!
Natural 20 versus a 16. So you reach out, grab hold, stop in its tracks, and kind of stumble back a bit. As the other one, you hear it stop for a second, and then that strange guttural high-pitched language, and it keeps running. The one up ahead. So now you got this thing grappled, and it's fidgeting around trying to escape, or it's trying to reposition itself to attack you. So that was your action. You got anything else?
No, bonus, just gonna bring the shadow near me and looking at this guy. I'm he probably can't understand me, but I'm like, if you move an inch, this knife is going through your eye.
All right. Well, we're going to go back and forth between you two for a minute here, since your friends can't catch up nearly in time. It is going to...
Or are we even really trying to?
Yeah, it is going to lash out at you with its dagger. That is a 20 to hit
Oh, that hits.
for 5 piercing damage.
All right.
And I need a con saving throw.
Uh, 19.
19. It rolled a 1. So you're going to take 1 additional poison damage as this dagger rakes across your torso. Close quarters. Your turn.
Just a flesh.
Choke him out? Can I choke him out?
You can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to choke him out.
So I've done this before, and what I've said in the past, and I kind of like it because it's quick, it's easy, it's fun. We will roll 3 grapple checks. If you succeed in all 3, or if you score a nat 20 on all of them, you can successfully choke it out. And this applies to creatures that can be choked out, obviously.
Cool. And yeah, I'm just like grabbing him by the shoulder and pushing my hand into his mouth. Little by little.
Okay. So we're going to do that. It is going to get to the opportunity to attack you in between, though.
Bring it
You
on.
got it?
Mhm.
All right. So first grapple check, go. I rolled a natural 1, which is a 7. and you rolled a 7. So that means no change. You still grappled. It is going to lash out at you again. That is a 13 to hit.
No.
All right. Second grapple check.
No. Come on.
That is a 16.
17. I'm like,
All right. So you have it grappled. You
Shit.
twist it around, grab it from behind, and you begin to apply the choke. It lashes out with the dagger behind you, skirting off of the armor on your leg. You wrench it in tighter, knee it in the back of its knee. It goes down onto its knees, and you continue to tighten up. It is going to lash out again, stabbing over its head at your face. That is an 18 to hit.
that'll hit.
That is 4 piercing damage. And a con save.
Yeah.
He's rolling high, man.
1.
And say natural, that's 20 for you, so you're going to take 3, that's 6 half down, 3 additional poison damage.
All right.
Last grapple check. See if you can complete the job.
Yeah, and if you can imagine, was it Leonardo DiCaprio? Remember from that movie he really wanted the Oscars from, and he like cut open that horse, and you know that like
The
snow,
Revenant?
huh?
The
Titanic.
Revenant?
Yeah, we know it.
Yeah,
Titanic.
not Titanic. He's got like spittle coming out of his mouth. He's like, fucking
Gilbert
go
Grape?
to sleep.
Yeah. What's eating Gilbert Grape?
13, please, Lord, if you're out there, just make him roll low or burn his house down. One of the two, but everyone's okay, and their property's okay too.
Oh no.
Oh God,
That face is not a face of
that is not an awesome face. What you got?
You rolled a 7
Oh!
Nice!
with a +6,
Oh!
which is a
Oh.
13.
Oh!
When they meet, there's no change. He's still grappled,
Please.
so he falls unconscious.
It's like Mjolnir against half the shield.
It's kicking, it's writhing, it's lashing out rapidly and violently with this dagger that keeps slicing and poisoning you nicks here and there. You get it enough to where it chokes out and it kind of goes limp, and as you release the pressure feeling, it falls unconscious. It gurgles a bit and a little bit of spit comes out of its mouth onto the ground, and the dagger falls limp in its hand on the ground. Off in the distance, you hear the very, very quiet sound of padded feet escaping off into the darkness. And that is where we are going to take our break, because it is already 9:30. And I'm sure everybody needs to stretch and get bio breaks and all that good stuff. So we're going to cut over to the intermission screen, and we'll be back somewhere 5 to 10. So everybody out there in viewer land, thank you very much. We love the support. Do the same, take your breaks, get some snacks, invite your friends, and we'll see y'all back then, okay?
Bye.
And we're back. So, Sophion, you have just incapacitated and knocked out one of these creatures that attacked you across the broken bridge. Meanwhile, the rest of you, while you've healed Soraya, you have a moment here. Sophion has darted off into the darkness, and somewhere you hear the sound of footsteps. This is while Sophion's still running. I'm assuming, are y'all pursuing, or are y'all gonna wait for Sophion to come back? What are y'all doing?
Yeah, we'll start walking.
Yeah,
towards
start
them.
heading towards them.
Yeah.
Okay, so at a quick
Maybe
clip, you'll...
Yeah,
Go ahead.
light jog.
As
Yeah.
yeah, as we go, I would say, did you all hear or understand what they were saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did actually. I was surprised to hear them speaking out of the darkness.
These seem like intelligent creatures. Perhaps they know things.
Yeah, they said that we were gonna be prisoners.
Prisoners
that-
or sacrifices or something.
Something. I
Not
I don't know if I want to be a sacrifice or a prisoner right now.
Yes, I
That's-
would say I don't want to.
So hopefully Sophian doesn't get prisonered before we can get to him.
Yeah. That would not be the best thing.
I
for
also
sure.
don't know if he can even get any information from that creature if he doesn't speak its language.
Oh yeah, I don't know if he speaks it.
We should hurry up.
Yeah.
As you pick up the pace, you hear the sound of footsteps. Although initially they were moving away, as you pick up, they stop, and you hear the sounds of grunting and as though they're fighting. And then suddenly they cease. And so with a look at each other, you continue pressing forward, gaining on this little bit of light in Sophion's hand, and you see he has disabled this creature in front of you. We just got out of combat. The adrenaline's pumping high. The darkness and the void around you once again presses in. I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
Love that, Russ. Love that.
That's my weakness. Oh no!
I don't know. So weird.
7.
Nat 20! So that's a 25.
Oh, I also got a nat 20. That is a flat.
Jesus.
Okay, so 2 of you were clicked on the party token symbol, so double check your modifiers there. Just make sure that they're right.
Yeah, I just put it in manually.
Okay.
So it's a
So
set total.
you can just click off the token and then you should be able to roll normally from your character. All right,
Okay.
so Soraya got a 7. I heard a 25 from Lorelai, a 20 from Brian, and you got a 7 as well, Sophia. Okay. So Soraya and Sophion, I need you both to roll 1d10.
Yeah.
Great. Nothing bad can happen here.
Silence of the Lamb, this shit.
It's a 4 for me.
6 for me. Do I win?
What does he win, Joey?
Who are you, Joey?
I have to go crazy
I'm
again.
figuring out what you win. Hold on.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Literally?
Okay.
Let's find out.
So I am going to copy some things to you.
Yay.
Never a bad thing. Keep in mind, I already have a beard, so I'm kind of checked out.
just a little bit. All right. So while I'm doing this, you all approach Sophion. You see this scene. Remember, it is pitch black around you. The air is cold. The snow is falling. With each step, you're feeling the crunch of the snow, and every now and then you'll hear the sway of old branches of the trees around you close to the road. This thing, small, bluish skin, misshapen face, smells horribly, is lying unconscious on the ground as you approach Sophion and his echo from behind.
Did you kill it?
Sophion, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. He just kind of sits down and leans against the tree and...
Being Brian's minimal level of intelligence and level of competency, he would be able to piece together that if it speaks Undercommon, that maybe it might be from the Underdark. Would he know what this creature is based on his knowledge of adventures and creatures?
Give me a history check. See if you have encountered this or read about it.
Dope. That is a 16.
A 16. You have heard of similar creatures. They are commonly known as dark creepers. You know that they refer to themselves as the Dark Ones, or even more commonly, just the Dark. They're mostly scavengers. They live in cloistered, small, tribe-like settlements. They move around often. They are rarely interacted with by other denizens of the Underdark. You've never heard of them working with or for anyone else before, and you've also never heard of them going to the surface.
This is quite strange. These are if I am correct, these are things called dark creepers. They're very self-sustained, so to speak, in short terms. They don't normally. We heard them talking about somebody else needing prisoners and sacrifices, but they don't normally work for other people but themselves. Nevertheless, do they ever come to the surface for any reason? So I don't. Whatever is happening with all of the Drow, they obviously have a lot more than just Drow on their side, if this is related.
Well,
Yay.
I could imagine that they would have a whole litany of the stuff that lives down there to help them.
Soraya's just looking at her beard. Can't focus on anything else.
Well, what do we do with him? He's not dead. We should probably, do we have a way to gag him?
What size is the Dark Creeper?
They are definitely. Let me double check mechanically. 99% sure they're small. They are. They come to about shoulder height on you. They're really small, really diminutive.
Okay, I'm gonna untie the rope from me and Soraya, and I'm gonna wrap the Dark Creeper in the rope.
I immediately start backing up. Why? Oh, okay.
Hey,
I just
come over here.
need this. I just need this.
No, that's all right.
I'm gonna cut your beard off.
Don't cut
I-
Soraya's beard off.
I pull out a dagger.
Why are you putting
Soraya?
a dagger at me?
Don't touch
Sir-
me.
Okay, Soraya, put the dagger away. We're not gonna let Sophian cut off your beard. It's okay. You go. Just calm down.
How do you know who I am?
Excuse me, Soraya. We've been traveling together for what?
2
How long
days.
now? 2 days? 3?
No, I just keep backing up. I don't know you.
Soraya, we've literally been together day and night for 2 whole days.
And like, look, maybe I should have kept the rope on Soraya then.
Yeah.
I don't know what is happening to me.
I don't know what to do here.
I'm gonna after I finish tying, I'm gonna walk up to Soraya. Hi, I'm Brian.
Hello?
We're not here to hurt you. We're all going this way, trying to find safety. You want to come? We can all keep each other safe.
Was I your hostage? Is that why I was tied to you?
No,
were-
we were helping you cross a river.
Yeah, we were
found
helping you
there.
cross.
Like him?
No. He was
No.
trying to attack us.
Oh.
We were trying to get across the river, and so were we. So we tried to help each other, and then he attacked us, and that's why he's tied up, because he's dangerous. But we were just trying to help you, make sure you didn't fall in.
Yeah, it was an urgent situation. That's why we haven't taken the rope off yet.
I'll take my blanket out. Are you cold?
No, I'm not actually. No, I'm not. I don't know whose, clothing this is. It's not mine.
It is yours. It's new. You must have hit your head or something and don't remember. But it's yours. But if you'd like to go to safety, we're trying to find a safe spot to get away from this danger.
Okay.
And I look
I'll-
with
I'll
Mhm.
offer Soraya some
Nice.
food from one of my ration packs. Here.
I'll take it and just sort of go over to a tree a good distance away and just sort of sit under it and eat, but keep my dagger out in one hand and just keep an eye on everyone.
I say, oh, by the way, my name is Lorelai. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go up to Lorelai and having this kind of having the creeper dragging its foot behind me. So, what is that?
It's gotta be these woods, man.
Did something happen to you? Are you okay?
I'm fine, but there seems to be stuff happening. I don't know if we're walking through magical things that are making our friends go crazy, or
Is Sophion okay?
I have no idea. Sophian seems normal.
I'm fine. Let's just fucking sleep.
I mean, we've only been awake for 3 hours.
We can't move forward with the little girl completely useless.
I mean, we can take a rest here for sure, but I think we need to gag the little one just in case they can talk to their friends somehow. But I guess if they can talk,
telepathy, and we wouldn't be able to gag them.
yeah, Unless they can talk like the way that you talk to us sometimes.
Yeah, but that having a gag on my mouth would not be able to stop me from doing that.
I guess we could just keep them knocked out.
It's true.
Well, let's wake them up, figure out what they know, and then afterwards figure out what we want to do with it.
I say we wait and take a quick rest and wait for it to wake up on its own.
Well, keep in mind that there were 2 of them, right? So one of them
Yeah.
still knows that we're here.
It's true.
I
but
think we should
don't-
leave it alone.
I don't want to go into the woods to get away from it. I want to stay on the path. But
That's
I don't know
only-
if we should.
I don't know for certain someone will follow us.
Yeah. Soraya, are you okay over there? Okay.
I'm okay.
Okay. All right. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to keep going? Do you want to rest? Do you want to hide behind some trees?
Sophion, how are you doing health-wise?
In a worse shape. Honestly, I'm fucked, but I mean, it doesn't matter. We can't go forward, not with him or her as is.
I think as long as she follows us, we should just keep going.
Well,
She'll
is
still
she
follow-
useful in a battle?
She'll follow us at a distance regardless, but I think if we just keep going, even at risk of running into things, we still need to keep moving. As long as she'll keep following us, that's fine. But even at the risk of running into things and her not being as helpful as normal, I think
Or antagonistic to us.
I don't think she will be. I think we're showing her enough kindness that she won't be antagonistic towards us, but she may not. She just may not help us.
She's crazy. We don't
Well,
know
she's
what.
not crazy. It just seems like she I don't know if she hit her
having a
head
seizure.
when she jumped across the bridge, but it's like she's suddenly forgotten everything.
That's
She's having a-
insanity.
This is how she behaved before we all get to know each other. So
Yeah.
it's just a bit of amnesia and it'll
She
come
had
back.
a psychotic break. Do we want to head towards?
Well, I think
Worst
right
thing.
now she's being pretty well, not really friendly, but like neutral. So maybe we could we're gonna go towards safety, and if anything happens, we just tell her to hide.
You know, safety's back the way we came, right?
Safety is where we are right now with nothing actively attacking us, honestly.
I say we keep moving. Hopefully she'll follow along. See if she will follow along, and at the very least, if not, then we can decide to do a rest or not then.
Well, I think first we should at least question this thing before we carry on.
Okay, I mean, I think it would be best to know what we're walking into, just in case there's an ambush potentially waiting ahead, since we were supposed to be prisoners or sacrifices or whatever.
Fair. Alright, let's wake it up.
And
It
I'll
is
slap
bound, right?
Yeah, I
It
tied it.
is. Yeah, it's fully bound. The rope seems to be in good shape. It doesn't seem like it'll be able to move at all if you attempt to awake it.
And
It
this
is
is-
unconscious. A simple slap isn't going to wake it up, however. If you want to wait for it to wake up, or if you'd like to apply some type of medicinal or magical healing, that would do the job.
I am personally not going to waste a healing spell on an enemy.
If there's snow, I'm going to put it into its ear to shock it awake.
A snow willy.
Okay, give me a medicine check for snow. Sure, why not?
Just keep dumping snow in it.
Oh,
It has exceptionally large ears, so it takes you a couple of handfuls, and further than that, the ears kind of concave into its skull. There's like these deep passages. So you get a surprising amount of snow in there, but now it just looks like it's been stuffed by a really, really bad taxidermist.
I'm gonna go ahead and prestidigitation, like a super horrid smell to it, because I know it already smells horrid, so it may not have the same general horrid versus sweet smell to us.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to use the best of my knowledge to try to make a horrid scent for it. Try to wake it up.
Something very clean. Some Dawn dish soap.
Some fresh
Sure.
laundry.
I will say, because you're being creative, give me a medicine check, and then if you're not proficient, add your Arcana modifier. Why not?
Okay. That is a 17.
Okay. So, with a gasp, it suddenly shoots up, or tries to, and then quickly realizes it's restrained and starts wiggling around, flopping like a fish out of water, its eyes bulging wide and bloodshot.
Just
kill me.
And
Just
under-
kill me.
No, we're not gonna kill you. What did you want with us? Why were you attacking us at the bridge?
Because you are more tribute. We will get more morsels if we bring Yoflid more tribute.
So,
Bring who more tribute?
Yoflid.
No. Okay, I don't know who that is. They're probably not that important. So,
does that
where?
sound familiar to me?
Does the name Yoflid sound familiar to you?
What I wrote.
What did you write?
Neeflord?
Noflid? Yoflid. I do not believe you have... Nope, I take that back. You have heard this name.
Can I do a check to see if I can remember where I've heard it?
Yes, your DM is also trying to remember where you heard it.
Okay.
Very meta.
Yeah. Sometimes I just gotta break the fourth wall so I can
I
explain.
was gonna say this fourth wall shit,
I'm-
damn.
I'm from the Underdark too, but I don't think I would have ever heard
we're,
that.
we're going full Deadpool here.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a history check. And if you come up with something good, then I will make something up.
That's a 14.
Okay. So you know you've heard this name in response to the situation surrounding the assault on Rabalka and or the detainment of the captives.
Okay. That's a name that I've heard before. It's talking about the captives or the thing from the thing that happened in Rabalka.
Oh, I don't remember hearing that.
That's what you're talking about, right?
Not telling you anything.
Well, you kind of already just told us.
Sorry,
So,
did you want to smell more pleasant things?
Mm.
so
Tell us
you're
Thing
taking
is-
tributes to Yoflid. So you took the captives from the town. You're very bad at keeping secrets. So you took the captives from the town. Where are you taking them?
1d4 psychic damage.
Vicious mockery.
Just asking vicious mockery?
Oof. Can I vicious mockery through that line?
Sure.
I just want to reiterate the burn there. I'm just gonna
You
like
just say it
slowly
fast.
just one more time. Where do I find? Oh, there it is. Spells. Vicious mockery. Do it. Damage. Oh, that's a D4. That is a D4 at 4.
Oh, he has a wisdom save too.
He's not that wise.
But to find out.
We'll find out.
He saved.
Ah, damn.
Tell you anything. If I tell you, I'll get skinned, so...
Well, if you don't tell us, I'm gonna skin you. So, you better get talking, and I'll pull out my rapier and just like level it at their face.
Prestidigitation. Good smelling shit.
Give me an intimidation check
The
with
rapier
advantage.
comes out with a
Torture
whiff
ever.
of like Febreze.
Oh,
That's a 19 for intimidation.
man.
You're not taking them anywhere. That wasn't our job. That's why if we get more, we get more morsels. They're taking them to the castle, so they can bring them back underground. Now leave me alone.
So there's a tunnel under the castle that goes underground. Castle.
I didn't say that.
Okay, but you literally said you're bringing them to the castle to take them underground. Therefore, I'm putting 2 and 2 together that there's a tunnel under the castle that goes underground.
Do you mean underground as in the Underdark?
We just call it home.
Probably some sort of portal or something.
It could be a portal, true. If it isn't a castle, I'm assuming it's probably maybe like a crypt, potentially.
How far is the castle from here?
It depends. Are you walking or are you flying?
Prestidigitation. Shove Febreze up that motherfucker's nose.
Huff some Febreze.
Don't be smart with me.
Days.
Days. Well, actually might be good. We thought we only had a certain amount of time, but we might have more if we can catch up. What is it just your people and this other person you speak of at the castle, or are there more creatures like you, that are different from you?
Different. Like you.
Well, I am pretty different. Okay, so we know where we're going, what we're walking into, where they're taking them. This guy's just...
Bring him with us. Let him live.
Yeah, I bet they wouldn't like to hear that one of their people snitched. So I think that's a good idea, Brian. I think we should bring him with us.
No.
Okay, you're coming with us.
No, just what?
Citrus
What do you
sea
want?
breeze.
Oh,
Prestidigitation.
oh, stop! What? I'll tell you. Leave me alone. Oh, yeah.
No sense now.
Should we
Disgusting.
knock him back out? Do you want to ask him any more questions?
Just let me go. I'll tell you anything. You're not gonna catch them.
How many of them are there?
How many what?
Whatever side you're playing on.
We have everyone.
Everyone.
We
Well,
are a host. We have the dark.
How long has this been planned for? How long have they been planning this?
They approached us weeks ago. I don't know how long they've been planning this.
do you have the moon shard at this castle?
What's a moon shard? You're
It's
talking
like,
nonsense.
It's a really pretty rock. Have you seen anyone holding a very pretty rock?
How are rocks pretty?
All right, I thought you were more cultured.
He's not that intelligent.
Okay. Oh, did we get the names of those 2 drow that attacked us in the forest? I don't know if we heard their names. I don't think so.
I don't think we did.
Okay. All right.
Last question, unless anyone else has any other questions.
Soraya is over in a corner observing her beard for the first time.
Would you like to sleep for the rest of the journey, or would you like to be awake? Because we're not going to kill you. We're going to let them do that.
Ow! I'll go away. You'll never see me. I won't tell anything. Just... What can I do? Let me go.
You know what you
Please.
could do for us? You could lead us there.
Follow the road.
If
It's what you were doing anyway.
If you lead us there and help us avoid all of the traps that your people have placed, we will let you go when we get there.
We
Alright,
didn't
does that
set any more traps on the road. We were the only ones on this road.
Are you sure about that? Do you know any safe paths through the road?
The rest of us went on the trail
Trail.
to leave the footprints along the mountain.
As Soraya is watching this entire exchange in silence, can I do an insight check on this person?
Sure.
To determine if he is withholding more information than he says?
Sure.
$22.
You get the sense that it does not like giving up information. It likes the thought of being skinned even less. It seems to be pretty forthright, pretty nervous, and compliant. Although it has this constant look of disgust on its face that every now and then you get flashes of horror when they talk about bringing it along with it, turning them in, etc.
Okay.
Well, Brian, I personally don't want to kill them. I don't know if we want to knock them out and leave them here. Knock them out and take them with us.
Knock
Keep
me out.
them.
Leave me here. I'll tell you how to avoid the stone ones.
Ooh, yeah, tell us that. Tell us that.
Yeah, I would like to know that.
You leave me here?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, if either of you are being deceptive, I need deception checks.
Nope.
Nope.
Being completely honest.
Yep.
When they were telling us what to do, they told most of us to go along the mountains and leave the footprints, while they used the stone ones to fly all the humans from the village to the castle. They sent me, an asshole that left me here, on the bridge to try and slow you down or catch you too. But after the stone ones get done flying the humans, they were going to send some of them back to watch the road. So when the road crosses the mountain closest, about a day from here, hide. Stay quiet. They don't see very good, and you can pass without letting them know. Otherwise, they'll pick you up and bring you to the castle or drop you on the mountain. Is that enough?
I'd say that's enough.
I'd say that's enough.
Can you at least cut me loose before you knock me out?
Oh, we're not going to knock you out. We promised you we'd leave you here. We did not say in what condition and or how. I'm going to take the remainder of the rope that's tailed up, and I'm going to fling it over a tree branch that's like really sturdy. I'm just going to hoist him up a little bit.
It goes upside down.
I'm gonna tie it off onto another lower branch, or or like a rock, and a heavier rock, and keep it up there. And be like, well, you can figure out how to get yourself down. I'm sure it might take you a little while, but you figure it out. You're a smart thing. All right, we're ready to go. Soraya, we're gonna be heading off a little bit. You're welcome to tag along and follow us. We'll keep each other safe. You can stay your distance, but we're gonna be off.
In this place, I would rather stay close.
All right, then.
Okay.
Let's go.
As you hoist this creature up into the air, it goes inverted. It starts wiggling violently, and it's definitely speaking in Undercommon, but it's using obscenities and curses that you don't understand because it's more of a dialect. While it's struggling around, several things fall out of its pocket. I need y'all to roll pockets, little bags. I need y'all to roll a d20 for me so I can see what exactly falls out.
Each of us?
One
Or just
person.
us?
One
Okay,
person.
I'll do it. That is a 4.
A single
Okay.
piece of copper.
No, there are about 30 very strange, almost diamond-shaped gold coins. They're about approximate in weight and size to the gold coins you're used to dealing with. And there are also 2 potions of healing.
Thanks. I'll pick one up and give one to Sora. Here. You used one of these back there. I'm just gonna replenish it. It heals.
Oh. Thank you.
Perhaps you should give the other one to Sophion, since Sophion runs away.
Sophion's not tied up. Sophion can go grab one.
How many are there?
2.
All right, I'll grab the other one.
Okay. And then are we splitting up the gold pieces? I suppose. Could we share them? Do you want all of them?
Let's split them up evenly. Yeah.
Yeah, we can split them.
How many were there?
30.
30 divided by 4 is a number.
7 and change.
Oh, you are all very kind, but no, you can keep the gold.
No, you're taking it.
Yeah, you're a poor orphan. You really need this.
Yeah, you can have it. It's okay.
I am?
Yes, you are a poor orphan.
Oh, okay. Then I suppose I will take the money.
Yeah, you
It's a
need
gift.
No.
get yourself some Medicaid. I don't know, but get your shit straight.
Okay, so we need to. Were we given a map of this place?
No.
No.
Man, they didn't give us shit. They just sent us out into the darkness and prayed to God something
Did
would
we
happen.
even ask for a map?
No, it's not like we were gonna be able to get a map because they can't see in darkness either.
DM, should we put these 7 gold as something separate, or should we just add them to our gold inventory?
No, you can just add them to your gold inventory.
Okay.
And where is the nearest Bank of America?
It's a couple continents over.
Gosh darn it.
Okay, so from what we've heard, the road is safe from more Drow. They've moved on ahead. I'm not sure
More
if there
things
will
are going
be...
to attack us?
I
Yes.
mean,
That's what-
yes, probably, but if you're with us, you're safe. Cause
I
we'll
will get as
fight them.
close to Lorelei as possible.
Okay. This
You're
is weird.
Safe-ish.
She
Like,
has
okay.
forgotten. She has no reason to keep her distance. She's forgotten why she keeps her distance.
Okay, Sora, you can stay right next to me. You'll be okay. Just so you know, don't be alarmed. Sometimes I can turn into animals, so maybe I could
Oh.
be like a bunny or like a wolf. So if I change into something, just don't be scared, okay? Just don't be
Okay.
scared. Okay. So
Okay.
we're gonna go.
Well, I need to change my clothes.
I love that we're talking to Soraya like she's 5.
She's a little orphan. That's how we should have been talking to her this whole time.
Well,
Um,
Sophion, if we're going off of whack logic, then we should talk to you as the same.
I'm not a kid age-wise.
If you're comparing
But you are
being an
very
orphan
short.
to age, then we should also compare mental age to age as well.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh.
Don't you be throwing that vicious mockery at me. I'm already like bleeding internally from
Psychic
this
damage.
fucking thing, and I'm gonna start taking off my clothes. God.
Oh my god. Sophian just starts angrily stripping in the middle of the snow. Sophian, do you even have a change of
Shut
clothes?
I got a backpack. All I need is fresh new undies, maybe a new shirt. I have pants in there. I've been on the road for some time. I got another pair of clothes.
Can I ask a
Okay.
question?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
How did this happen?
Oh,
Fuck off.
Honestly, not quite sure, but it's a
Also-
good look on you.
Yeah. Are you talking about the beard or the situation we're
the
in?
beard.
Oh, that's puberty.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to it.
That's a bit odd.
It was probably a reaction to something that happened in the water. Oh,
I'm gonna pluck one of the feathers out.
Oh god. They all fall off.
Roll 1d4 damage. No. Don't do it.
Did
I-
that hurt?
Yes, it was in my skin.
Well,
What is
yeah,
it?
it's a
What does
beard.
the feather smell like?
Smells like a feather, I suppose.
Okay, that's like the equivalent of pulling out your beard hair and then sniffing it. All right, I know we're out in the woods, but let's have some decorum. Let's act like we got some goddamn sense.
It'll probably go away eventually. Just at least it's keeping your face warm for right now.
That is true. That is true.
So, well, I hope it goes away at some point.
Perhaps next time we stop, we can pluck one at a time.
Sure, sounds
Sure.
plan.
What if we pluck them and they come back as like the soft baby feathers?
Just start seeing a little
The type of
raven
bird just
feather
changes.
growing.
I
And one
mean-
time it's just peacock feathers.
Are we talking about stuffing our pillows?
Every time you pluck one, it just turns more and more gray when they grow back.
Okay, so we're gonna get started walking. We have to pay attention to where the mountains are, though.
Sophie, on you're changed.
Yep.
Okay.
Got my new shirt on, put my armor back on. Let's do this.
So
Said that the mountains was about a day away.
about a day. So I can keep track of that, I believe.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty much impossible to see the mountains until we're at the mountains.
Yeah, but we have to just be careful because I don't. Did you hear what the
I
little
don't
what the little
speak that
thing said?
language.
I have
Alright.
a question about that. Where is it that you are trying to go?
We're helping some other people too. They were taken away from a town, and we're trying to get them back.
Part of it was your idea.
So, if we are trying to go to the place that these people were taken, should we then purposely get caught by the stone thing?
Well, the little guy said that they will either take us to them or they will drop us on the mountains. So I don't
That's a
want.
bit
A
of a
50%
risk.
death rate.
Also, if they take us, they're going to take our shit.
Yeah, I mean, I can. Oh well, no, I can't do a lot of stuff without my components.
What kind of stone thing can fly?
Would I know?
Gargoyle,
Would we know?
a hippo.
Would I know?
A hippo.
So there are some creatures, some constructs, and other types of creatures that can be animated, made out of stone. One of them that Sophion mentioned is Gargoyle. That is accurate. There are also strange creatures that you haven't seen or heard of over the past couple of days. So, kind of
Would there
Okay.
be any lore about them? Like even like briefly mentioning a flying stone creature in any of my books that I
Is a
grew up with?
is a gargoyle a construct?
Gargoyle is not a construct, I don't believe.
Is it a creature?
Construct. It is a type of creature. It is not an object.
So if I see
It is not a construct.
if I see a gargoyle, I could be a gargoyle.
Is it a beast?
It is not a beast. No.
Oh, dang it. I'm gonna keep staring at stuff I see and hope I can change into it.
Wings are hard, man.
They are.
But yeah, would there be any like even brief mention of lore from them from any of my books? With like even with the stories I got from the Underdark?
Knowing what you know about dark creepers and their cloistered societies, there isn't any overarching mention of the stone ones as much as you can recall. There aren't like a thing in established lore and tales. It seems to be more as though that was just what they call whatever this creature is. Does that
Right.
make sense?
Yeah. Well, do we think it would be better just to start with a trail now and be safe?
Yeah, just keep track of the time that we've spent and It'll be a day away. We've already been a little bit into our day, so I guess it would be a little bit after our next rest we would come across it.
Okay, I say let's start trekking the trail now. We can have Sophion's torch and Lorelei up ahead, and I guess Soraya could stay with Lorelei if she would like.
Yeah, I mean, we can
Take
all
the-
group together.
Yes, I like that idea. Why separate?
Alright.
Well,
I'll take up the rear.
All right, let's do this.
Brian, can you see in the dark?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll start walking. I'll be up at the front with Soraya and Sophion and the torch.
I'm just gonna be following the torch, honestly.
Half speed.
Alright.
I mean, we should be
All right.
jogging. Why aren't we jogging?
So
We're doing our best, okay?
I need someone to roll me a d20.
Can I do
I'll
it?
do it.
Okay, you do it.
12.
All right. You continue up the road. It flattens out here near to the river. And then after 5 or 10 minutes or so, it weaves left, it weaves right a bit. With each step going through the rapidly growing snow and the mud, you realize that past the bridge, you've all but lost any sign of footprints at all. Continuing onward, another 5-10 minutes, not long at all after you depart, you see in the distance, off in the darkness, tiny motes of light. They almost seem to be like torches, except if they're torches, they're being waved frantically and at various heights. You continue walking cautiously along the road, not being able to see exactly if the road runs straight to these things or veers off. And as you get closer and closer, you realize that it seems as though the road is going to pass relatively close. So maybe 100, 200 feet off to the right-hand side of the road. These lights are weaving and bobbing and growing bigger. There's something peculiar about them. The way that they dance in the air.
It hasn't been several hours yet, has it?
It has not. It's been 20, 30 minutes.
Got it. Carry on.
Oh, okay. These lights are weird. But
I'm gonna drink my healing potion.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't personally want to go towards them. I don't want to stray off this path because I don't know how easy it would be to find it again if we get lost in the woods. So I vote for walking past.
I say we stay on the path.
We need to figure out what it is, though.
I don't think we really do.
About this time, you hear a quiet roaring sound. A bestial, guttural roaring sound. You, particularly Lorelei, you recognize this as a bear. It's very clearly a bear. And the
Soraya hugs onto Lorelei.
as it echoes through the darkness around you. It sounds like it's enraged, like when a bear is fighting another bear. But as the end trails off, you also get the strong sense of pain.
Mm. Oh gosh, guys, that was a bear. Oh, it sounds like it's in pain.
Okay, go do your would-be animal shit.
I
Be
don't know if they're. I mean, if those are torchlights, is it the same bear that we? I don't know.
Have we seen a bear before?
Yeah, it was an owl bear.
Yeah.
Well, there was
It was definitely not an owl bear shriek.
Oh,
No.
bear. Okay.
because we ran into a bear earlier too, right? Before that.
Yeah. Well.
I I also too want to help it, but I honestly think that we should keep going. We don't have a lot of time.
Yeah. I feel so bad though.
Well, what if your kindness can maybe get this bear to help us?
Oh, I can't talk to it. I'd have to sleep on it.
I would like to get out of this forest as quickly as possible.
We are in this forest forever. All right?
No.
That's how it is.
Lie to the girl.
It only gets worse from here.
Then should we go back?
Soraya, remember that thing that I was talking to Sophie on about having the brain of a child?
Yes.
This is where this plays in.
Oh my god. So hurt.
Oh, is he making fun of me?
No, he is jumping to very rash brain choices, and though he is correct, it is very dangerous in here. We have to keep going.
Exactly, because we're going further into the forest, into a castle, which will be more dangerous in the forest. And then, if we succeed, we have to drag people with us back through this hellish landscape until we return.
Technically, the castle may not be as dangerous because the forest is pitch black. The castle might have light.
Yeah, that's where all the Drow are.
Yeah.
And,
I mean-
it only takes one or two of them to knock the fuck out of most of us.
Not
Oh,
if sneaky.
I mean,
Can't
I
be
want to
see
go.
here than a Drow. God damn.
I want to go see what's wrong with the bear, but I mean, if it's torchlight and it's a bear, what if it's like a hunting party? And they could help us. Maybe they have horses.
Maybe.
Oh, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a very
Oh, could
elaborate
be.
trap. It's working.
I think we just need to keep moving.
Okay, I'll go with the majority on this one, but I'm gonna say a quiet little prayer for the bear. And
That bear gonna die.
Think of it this way: you are not helping the bear, but you are helping an equally helpless creature.
are you comparing yourself to the bear?
Yes.
Okay. I would just pat Soraya on the shoulder very lightly and then be like, okay, we'll keep going. Just be, if we go past them, be aware that they'll be behind us.
Okay, I will look behind us.
Okay, you're blind. Oh, wait, no, you
I'm
have
blind?
dark vision. You have dark
Yes.
vision. That's right.
I don't think I'm blind.
No, you're not blind. You're fine. You're fine.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, yeah, you were earlier, but now you're
I
fine.
was?
Yes,
We all
okay,
were.
but that's in the past.
I've had a very busy day.
Yes, you.
We all have. Jeez. All right, let's continue the jog. Ignore the hurting bear.
Can this be okay? I imagine, you know, in those TV shows, where you have the group of moms who are in like two lines, like two next to each other behind, and they all have the little tiny hand weights and the sweatbands,
Power walking.
and they're in the sweatsuits, and they're all power walking together. Can this be that? Like, this is what I imagine.
We each
Of
have our
course.
own like cheetah girl color.
Right?
Yeah,
Everyone's
I'm
got their own
pink.
theme Powerpuff color. Yeah.
We're about to
So-
fucking die.
Oh yeah.
Power walking along the road, carefully. Come around a slight turn, and you're drawing ever closer to these lights. The sound of this violent, saddened, kind of panicked roaring. I'm describing it more for Lorelei than the rest of you because it's just roaring to all of you.
Excellent.
As you
Really
come around this
cool on
bend,
those
you
heartstrings.
see these lights, and one of them flies quickly off to the side, and then stops suddenly, and you see the trunk of a tree catch fire and flare up. You now see the bear from the torchlight coming off of this tree trunk, which has been lit aflame, standing up on its hind legs, batting furiously as these flying flames swoop in and make contact, attack it. It singes fur, leaving a gash along its side. These aren't flames at all. They're small, winged elemental type creatures that are swarming around. 5, 6, 7 of them maybe, coming in, darting, dancing off and bobbing and weaving, taunting it, seeming to take pleasure in the torture they are causing. This massive 10, 12 foot tall when it's standing up grizzly bear. Huge paws, giant mouth, black eyes, raging and saddened all at the same time. You get to the point where it's just off the road, directly inward from you, maybe 100 feet. Swooping, gashing, singeing, getting beaten down, branches and trees getting lit on fire. Are you going to do anything, or are you going to keep going?
I'm gonna look at one of the flying things, and I'm gonna try to do my telepathy with it. I'm
Okay.
sorry. What are you doing? And it can talk back as long as it understands one language. It can understand and reply.
Okay, does it say it replies in your language?
Yeah, it like automatically translate it. So as long as it speaks a language, it can understand me and I can understand it, regardless of language differences.
Okay. It looks to you. It has this beak-like nose, frail, tiny body made almost of sticks, although they look, well, almost stone-like in appearance, except for how small they are. The flaming wings flap rapidly, keeping it afloat, almost like a hummingbird. And as you speak to it, it turns to you, and you hear it respond in your mind.
We seek to eat. We must eat. It's too dark. We must set flames. This is our meal. Get away, or we will burn you too. Yes, we will burn you too. This is ours. It is ours.
Okay, we'll let you eat. Can I ask you a really quick question? Have you seen anything else flying in the skies?
No, we see darkness. We see light. We see food.
Okay, thank you. And I'll kind of talk to Lorelai. Okay, those things need to eat something, and it's either the bear or us right now. And I also want to save the bear, but we do not have the time for it. And I don't think it would be smart for us to fight these things, considering they're elemental and can also fly and are fast.
Do I still have?
He'll fuck us up.
No, I don't. Okay. Oh, well, I mean, we do kind of have food strung up on a tree back there.
It's true. I'll be like, there is food that is readily available, and you don't have to fight it.
At this, you see another one of those things get batted by a massive grizzly paw, wham, into a tree, and kind of falls before getting up and dancing around hazily and then going back into strike. Not the one you're talking to, kind of in the background.
Where's food? Where is this food? It doesn't struggle. It doesn't fight. It is ready to be eaten.
Well, if we followed this trail a little bit back, but there's a little thing that we strung up in a tree, and I'm sure it's not free by now, so if you go quickly, shouldn't put up too much of a fight.
Is it tasty? Is it ready? Is it ours?
All yours, my friend.
It looks to the side of this bear, this massive. You get the sense of looking at it, it's weighing what you're saying versus the potential prize of this massive feast if they can survive it. Roll a persuasion check.
Ooh, okay. I have proficiency in that. That is a 16.
Very well. We will leave this meal. For you if you like it. But if there is no meal, we will find you. We will burn you. We will consume you.
I will say, if there is no meal still hanging up, just follow the little footprints. Can't go far. It's very small, or it has little feet.
It looks back at you with this last bit of parting advice, and its wings flare up, and you see they grow up to about a foot, and it makes this strange twirling gesture, as though either farewell, thank you, or as a warning. It's hard, impossible to be sure. And then with a flash, all of them fly rapidly, dodging and weaving through the trees, setting little bits of dried grass on top of the snow aflame as they dart back along the road. Disappearing out of sight, this bear, those of you can probably be the only one who can see it, Lorelei, because it's so far away. It sniffs the air violently. It roars a bit in frustration and in pain, and it looks left, looks right. It seems disoriented and sniffing the air, probably to get a sense of whether or not it's safe, but it also looks as though it's lost and confused.
Okay.
I will relay information. Well, hopefully, our friend is still tied up. Otherwise, we might be in trouble later. But that's a future party problem to worry about. The bear's
Can you
safe for now.
talk to flames?
Well, they weren't flames, but yes, I can talk to things telepathically.
Oh.
And I'll, like,
That's,
Telepathically talk to Soraya. Pretty easy.
Ah!
Okay. I have one wild shape left, so I'm going to change into a little fox, and I'm gonna go towards the bear and get like all down and like a little like submissive like thing. I'm gonna crawl towards it. I'm gonna like be like gentle and like go towards it and then go into the woods and then like nod my fox head, and I'm gonna like go and like go towards the woods a little bit more and go like yes and then go and because I can't talk to it, but
I am curious. Does the fox have dark vision? I can't remember.
let me see.
Oh Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh, we do have a torch too. Let me see.
Is the bear still on fire a bit?
Where's the fox?
The tree
Yes,
is.
the fox has dark vision of 60
Okay.
feet.
Okay, so you wild shape quickly fall into this little Arctic fox, and you don't see the bear anymore. So you scuttle forward until you see it, and you kind of creep up and nod and creep up and nod, and it catches sight of you after sniffing the air. It hones in on you, and it kind of cocks its head and walks forward slowly. It doesn't seem to understand.
Oh, I'll walk forward a little bit and I'll like see if I could sniff it a little bit and then like maybe little some boop snoots.
You gotta make the fox noises.
Yeah, I'll make little like small fox. I don't know what noises foxes make. They scream.
There's a whole song about it.
There's a whole song about it.
But yeah, I'll go up and make little fox noises and like nod and then like go towards the woods and like tilt my head towards the woods and try and like nudge it out of the way.
Okay, roll an animal handling check.
Oh goodness, do I have animal handling? I do. Okay.
I hope so.
Hold on, I have to pull up my sheet.
Pow 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 pow.
Ooh, not bad. That is a 17.
17. It looks left over its shoulder, looks back, and looks up. You see, it's looking for your friends on the road. It can't see them, but it smells them, and looks back at you. Looks back to where those things fled through the forest and all the little pieces of flame they left along the trail. And looks back at you. And just puts its head down on you, almost pressing you into the snow, and starts rubbing you. And looks back over to its side, to the left behind its shoulder, and lets out another. And you see over by the tree trunk, about 50 feet away, a much smaller bear lies motionless.
No.
Oh,
Joey!
Snap.
What?
Joey, that better not be a baby. Is it just a small bear? It's lost weight?
Change the quest.
No.
This is the quest now.
Why?
Okay.
It is bigger than a small bush.
Bigger than a small bush. Okay,
So it's,
I'm going
so it's
to...
adolescent. It's an angsty teen bear.
I mean, if you guys are gonna make me tell you its cub, I will tell you it is its cub. Yes.
Alright, cool. It's dead though, right?
Well, I mean, you don't see any of this, Sophion.
Yeah, I'm like this, man.
I'm gonna go up to the little bear and see if I can hear it breathing.
You're gonna
At all?
Simba it from after Mufasa dies?
Oh my god.
Give me
Spoiler
a
alert.
give me a. I don't know if this is medicine. Medicine or nature, your choice.
Probably nature. All right, nature
While this is
check.
happening, can I like go up to Soraya and be like, are you doing okay?
Things considered.
That is a 11.
Okay. The cub's body is warm. There is no movement. It has been significantly injured, with fur burned off in many places. As far as you can tell, it's gone. Gone.
Okay, I'm going to back up a little, back away from both of them, and I'm going to. Oh, do I want to do this? I don't know if I want to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna change out of my wild shape and like hold my hands up, and uh, uh, be like, I'm gonna. I know you probably don't speak my language, but I'm gonna heal it. I'm gonna heal it, and I'm gonna.
And Bear goes, oh, thank you.
It's also a druid.
And then I don't have to touch it, but I'm just going to use my last thing and use healing word on it.
Okay.
So hold on, let me find that. I have one more.
Give me a second here. So, what'd you roll for a medicine check or nature check?
Nature was 11.
Okay. As you retransform back into Lorelei, this bear kind of backing up from you, and then you see it watches you. You seem to it loses track of you. It's kind of tracking you with its nose, and as you move closer towards the cub, you hear its heavy footfalls in the snow, precipitously following behind. And as you go to approach the cub, and you kind of put your hands up a little bit and slowly go down towards the cub, keeping an eye on it and sniffing the air around. And place your hands on it. You said healing word?
Yeah. So let me cast that real quick. No, where is it? Oh, there it is. It gets 7 HP back, if it has any to get back.
Okay.
Full
The
health.
arcane energy flows from your hands, and you feel them warm up, and the surface of the bear skin warms up slightly. You hear more moaning coming from the bear behind you. As you finish casting the spell and take your hands away, you see the snowfall gently drifting down on the bear. And wait. And wait. And nothing happens.
No!
No!
Put those F's in chat.
No! It's so sad. Oh. How heavy is a baby bear?
The bear continues walking towards you and looks down, sniffing, looks at you, and kind of rubs its nuzzle into your neck.
Ah! I'm probably crying at this point, just like tears everywhere. There's snot everywhere. I'm gonna pat the bear very gently, and I'm gonna pat the little baby very gently, and then I will I'm gonna. Can I pick it up? How heavy is a baby bear?
Heavy.
Heavy.
Yeah,
Work out.
a baby grizzly bear, very heavy.
What can I do? There's really nothing I can do. Oh. Are there any like leaves or anything nearby from the trees, or like pine needles or something?
The snow is covering everything that has fallen onto the ground recently. However, there are some evergreen trees, especially the ones around you, low-hanging leaves and branches. You could grab some off there, sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab some of those and like tie a little thing together. And I'm gonna say a little prayer for the little baby bear, and I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna pet it a little bit more, and I'm gonna pet the big bear, and then I'm gonna hold up my hands and start walking back to my friends.
Okay.
It was very sad.
You back up a little bit and make some space, and you're not keeping your eye on it just in case something goes wrong, and also because you're just kind of emotionally pulled right now. You get 10, 15 feet away, and you see the adult bear sniff at the cub and then sniff the air, look left and look right, sniff the air again, and then turn and start walking in your direction slowly. Head kind of down towards the snow. Every now and then it sniffs the air, searches for you, and continues walking. Seems to be following you.
Do I have a pet bear?
Hell yeah! Nothing can go wrong with that.
And a bear.
All right. I'll walk towards it again and be like, okay. Wave everybody over and say, hey, guys, this is the bear that we saved. It doesn't seem to want to leave me alone.
I will reach into my pack and be happy to find that there are rations in there, and give one to Lorelei.
Okay, I'll take it and hold it out to the bear. I'll bow my head a little and give it to the bear since bears are better than me.
It locks eyes with you and looks down, and slowly sticks its neck out, and then kind of turns its head sideways, mouth open, and sticks its massive tongue out, just swipes it off your hand and chews it slowly in front of you.
Mascot.
Okay.
Can I potentially have a bonding moment in between all of that happening before the sadness with Soraya?
Yeah, as soon as Lorelei walks off, you and Soraya can talk for sure.
Well, I just want to be like, well, I know that you were holding on to Soraya, so I would just wanted to, and I'll just kind of stick my arm out just in case she needs an arm to hold on to.
Thank you. I'll take it.
What is the black blood version of blushing? What does that look like?
Bruising.
Very mottled, purple.
Bruising.
Yeah.
Just looks like very slight bruising, when it's barely healing.
Brian bruises at you.
With my passive insight of 14, would I see that? Would I sort of understand that?
Could you feel it? I'd say you could definitely feel as though this individual is trying to be caring and affectionate.
Okay, so I will say, I am sorry, I do not remember you. Are we in love?
Brian's literally just gonna sit there and just look to Sophion and just go.
Sophion walking away. Do your thing. I'm out.
Brian will go. Hey, look, Lorelai's doing something with a bear.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I am bad with names. What was your name again?
Brian.
Brian.
Brian for sure. Elbrion is my name, but you all call me Brian.
Okay.
No.
I am Soraya, but I think you already know this.
Yeah, we're not. I love. No, that's not a thing. We're just friendly.
Okay.
Yeah. Just gonna casually look away and. Hey, Lorelai's doing something with a bear. That's interesting.
Yes. I don't remember having friends, so that is nice.
Yes. As well, hopefully these are things that you will remember if you also get your memory back.
Yes, I'm hoping that happens. I don't know if I want to live without memories.
This is true. But yeah, yeah, Lorelai's doing pretty well with that bear.
It seems pretty sad over there.
Well, it's not killing her, so I think she's doing pretty well.
Okay.
She's still super bruised.
Did something
kinda
happen
funny.
to your cheeks?
No, they're just like that.
Oh. Okay.
Just so keep in mind, Brian like lifted his arm out. He has not moved it since she grabbed, so he didn't like bring it close. He's just like sitting there like.
Like an awkward prom date.
Yeah, Soraya will hold the hand until it starts getting like a little sweaty, a little uncomfortable, and then as soon as Lorelai starts like making her way back, and it seems like things are progressing, Soraya will drop the hand, very casually just like wipe off any sort of sweat or condensation, and just be ready to go.
So fucking cute.
Brian, be prepared to never try that again.
Now we get to know whether or not Soraya remembers this if she ever gets her memory back.
Yeah, who knows?
Gonna be the worst.
So, at this point, Lorelai comes walking back with a injured, exhausted, forlorn, but relatively sociable grizzly bear.
Cute.
Let's see.
Name it.
I thought maybe it'll tell me its name once I can talk to it. So I guess it's coming with us now. I mean, it's a girl, I think, because it's a mama bear, because its baby died. Yeah, it's so sad. It's so sad.
Well,
Yeah, all of this is just horrific.
Yeah.
hopefully those things don't come back. We should also get moving.
Yeah, okay, I'll like motion to the bear and be like, come on. I don't know why I keep talking to it. It obviously probably can't understand me, but I'm gonna keep talking to it. Like, it understands every word.
Perhaps you should stay in the back with the bear, and I can see, so I can lead up front if someone will be with me.
Okay.
Brian, do you want to be with me?
Yeah, he does. He does
Sophion
very
has
much.
The torch. Sophion has the torch.
Oh,
I can't see in the dark, so I'd be blind.
Okay, Sophian, do you want to be with me up front?
I guess.
Okay. Soraya has no attachment to either of those situations.
Brian's like slightly relieved. Kind of like.
Lorelai, not to rain on your parade, but how long are you gonna keep the bear, and are you gonna bring it into this very hostile situation where people?
I mean, it's kind of seems like it wants to be with me. So, maybe just until it's healed. Maybe it'll go whenever it's healed, or it might stay. So.
I hope this doesn't end in tragedy, Lorelai. That's all
I will. Oh God. If this bear dies, Lorelai's just gonna fucking.
Soraya gets her memory back and immediately gets mauled by a bear.
Yeah, like I'm already uneasy about having a giant grizzly bear. But okay, let's go. We got the torch. We have
I
an
feel like
orphan.
the bear would be more comfortable being close to the torch because I think bears are cannot see in the dark.
Okay, get your own torch then. I don't like.
It's friendly to me.
That doesn't help me. Okay, I'm bleeding. I got blood on me. I don't.
You smell like a snack.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, you smell like
I
dinner.
have feathers coming off of my chin.
Exactly. Like this little
This
orphan
bear is
meat
like,
looks
what
like a
the
chicken
fuck?
nugget. All right, so Bear, stay back there with Lorelai. Y'all enjoy your time together. Me, Soraya, we're gonna awkwardly move forward, and I'll probably fill you in on your relationship with Brian. And Brian, I don't know what you do, so let's go.
All right,
You're
well,
gonna
I'll
do
move
now.
forward with the bear.
Okay. So, with your newfound compatriot, you continue your journey along the dark, snow-covered, ominous road into the heart of the Darkwood. And that's where we're going to pick up next time. So,
I have a bear!
I have no memories, but I do have a beard.
all right, so I'm going to queue up the raid and queue up the credits and all that good stuff. So, as we have been doing, if y'all would like to, I appreciate it. let's go around the horn and everybody talk about something that happened.
I loved shooting Febreze scents up that
That was
dark
fun.
creeper's nose.
Yeah,
That
I
was
liked-
very entertaining for me.
Yeah, I liked all that role play too of us interrogating that little dude.
I also I loved I just loved this form of madness that I got because so much of Soraya is tied to her memories. And so it was fun to just figure out who Soraya is when you take all that away.
Yeah, that was actually really interesting.
Yeah.
This is opened many doors for Brian, and Brian is not confident that this is the route he wanted to go.
Yep.
He's now rethinking his life decisions.
I also like my bear. I hope I can keep it.
Yeah,
gonna-
you're like a druid ranger now.
We have
I'm a dranger.
Yeah.
to go and find some bear armor.
Bear arms.
Yo, can they call me Soraya Featherbeard now?
Yeah.
Well, your nickname from now on will just be Feathers.
Yeah. So
Just
out of
call you Lightfoot.
character, I mean, I assume I can just pluck them out, but they will also all explode off of my face the next time I sneeze.
Hey!
All right.
I was honestly trying to meta a little and try to get you like sniff the feather and like,
No.
but I didn't have a way to like shove it up your nose. I was like, this
Right.
is gonna
you,
work.
you cheater.
Maybe when we have Soraya pluck
Just-
them
I
all, it'll
wanna
make her
see it.
sneeze.
I want to see it. What case scenario is tonight? I'm gonna go.
Needs
It'd
to
be
happen in
funny.
middle
It'd be
of
funny if
combat.
like
What
one
if
or two
she-
of them stay in.
Yeah.
Someone's
Or
got
she-
Soraya in a chokehold and Soraya sneezes and feathers blow in their face and then they're blinded for a round.
She
Yeah.
sneezes and gets all her memories back.
Yeah, like can you imagine not having any memories and just like gaining consciousness for the first time and seeing Featherbeard on you? Like, come on.
Well, you knew about it before, right? Before you.
Yeah, but that was before the madness.
Yeah.
Madness set in, and I had no memories from before the madness setting in.
Rip Soraya.
Madness will get you.
I know.
Yeah, for
I'm
the next 4
excited.
hours it'll get me. Just
Sophion,
wait until we see combat, and I have to figure out my stuff in real time.
do you have any particular moments tonight, Sophion? I think you're the only one I didn't hear from.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was super cute with the bear. That was just a touching moment. Super cute. Like, I hope nothing bad happens. We need to keep that bear. We're gonna we need armor on that bear. Maybe a sword. Can it take class levels? We need a paladin.
Yeah, that'll be our barbarian.
Our barbarian.
Our
Put it as his diamond
I was gonna say
armor.
barbarian.
Barbarian.
Oh, yeah, I liked everything. I think the session had a really good pace. Had nice, kind of crazy, a lot of environmental stuff going on in combat, and then there was immediately followed into an interrogation that didn't involve party jumps straight to torture to get what they want. At least, not typical torture,
Not
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it was torture
Yeah.
for him.
Not
I mean,
typical torture.
We play these games to role play what we aren't. So I like to keep it a little
Right.
different.
I will say that was a genius idea to send the weird fire creatures over to eat that instead. I was like,
Yeah,
Jesus,
that
that's
was-
fucking
It was.
badass.
I mean, it's a form of torture which is horrific.
Yeah,
It was.
But,
we hung out like a rotisserie chicken.
I
Y'all-
know I leave food, so.
Yeah, y'all were very creative, and then there was a little bit of a party conflict over whether or not to intervene with the bear because of Lorelai, and y'all resolved that, and it was all in character roleplay. It was great. This is
Yeah.
a really good session. I liked it a lot.
yeah,
I think every session just gets better and better.
yeah, and I would say
Can't
like
wait.
Sophion, while he's walking with Soraya, is just going to talk up Brian and Soraya's relationship.
This is
Like-
the payback for all of the insults.
I'm
I
like,
cannot wait for
I'm like,
Soraya to
Soraya,
get back and be
like-
like, hey, can we talk?
yeah, this is awkward, but you guys are actually dating. He must be like devastated that you don't remember him. Like, oh god, it's painful
It's
to
like
watch.
the end of the Notebook. It's so sad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
this is
know.
a romance arc.
Yeah.
We're gonna,
Oh, man.
will they, won't they? Nah, we're gonna put them together. Let's do this.
Well,
The
we
best
will.
love story is when someone is just told that they're already in the love story.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, y'all got
Right.
chill. I don't know.
Okay.
51st dates.
Memory actually be like, who do I talk to first?
Right. There's so
I
many
am
things I need to
Sophia.
discuss.
An episode of 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah. Married at first sight. Today we're gonna find out if love truly is blind.
Ciao.
Well, I'd say no because Soraya has dark vision, so.
It's true.
Yeah.
Right.
Magical dark man.
I did like that sequence of oh, you're blind. I am.
Damn right you are.
All right, let's spread the love. Let's rate Ink and Lear. Go over to the ending screen, roll the credits for all the awesome people that support us tonight. Don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, please follow, subscribe, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube. Check out all the links, social media, invite your friends. We love you guys. Stick around for the raid, please. Let's spread the D&D love, and y'all just stay true to yourselves. Be strong, be happy, be healthy. All right? Love you guys, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.